Alright guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be playing some rapid games where I'll be explaining my thought process as best as I can. And if you're a viewer, you want to play against me, just stick around. Before I end the stream, I'm going to play against viewers. I'm going to accept many challenges as I can from viewers. So without further ado, let's get the game going. And I just recently got to 2-2. I don't know if I can still keep it or if I'm going to go downhill. Okay, so who am I playing? I'm playing Jimmy. Let's make sure we are not playing some fish. Okay, the account looks good. Let's go. Let's go forward. This way, are we going to see a trade? A trade I think I would like. Okay, so let me develop my knight. We might end up seeing a trade like this, and I don't really mind. We have the Queen's Gambit declined. This is a move, and we just go into the Slav. I think that's called the Slav defense. Do I want to play a move like this? No, I don't think it makes sense. I don't think it makes sense to bring my knight here. I also need to pause. I'm playing too fast. Maybe I should hop in a knight here. Should I hop in a knight here? Ask for a trade. And then what? Let's go forward this way. My opponent might not be interested in castling from the looks of things. It looks like they are not interested in castling. Okay. Maybe this knight wants to hop in here. Okay. For a moment, I thought the knight wanted to hop in here. So let's go here. My opponent might go here. They might have intentions of going there with ideas of looking at this pawn while also looking at this pawn. The problem here is that this my light square bishop is really weak. That's a very weak, sad light square bishop. That's a very sad light square bishop. I would love to go here. Ask my opponent to capture. But should I worry about this trade? I would love to strike in the center this way. If my opponent gives me a check, I just go away, I guess. And if they capture here, then I have this move. Then I have this capture. Or probably this capture. Do I want to go for this? I think I prefer this capture. Opening up this light square bishop. So let's go forward. I might get it with this check. My opponent cannot ignore it. Maybe they can ignore it and go away. Okay, looks like they can do that. And if they do that, what do I do? My opponent just ignores it and go away. What do I do? Let's see. Do I want to capture here? Looks like something I would like to do. Okay, I think I'll capture here once and then hop in my knight here with ideas of landing the knight here. My bishop is guiding this pawn for now, so I have to be careful when I'm moving this bishop, because once I move this bishop, maybe somewhere random, we might get it with this check and I just end up losing a pawn. So that's also a move I just have to register in my mind. Okay, my opponent decides to proceed with a check. Okay. And I feel like if I play a move like this, my opponent is going to come in with this, with probably with intentions of probably sacking here. Or maybe they want to sack here. It's looking dangerous for me. It is looking really dangerous for me. Do I really mind the queen coming here? I don't think so. But what if they trade? What if they sack here and then bring the queen? I think that's quite dangerous. So maybe let's play this move. So that if they bring the queen now, or if they decide to sack, I can just capture and I'm chilling. I would love to hop in my knight somewhere. Or maybe I should trade first. I'd love to proceed this way, but I lose this pawn. If I push this forward, then I lose this pawn. And I don't want to lose the pawn, so maybe I hop in here and then hop in here. Let's go here. I'm also looking at this. I'm also looking at this pawn now. I'm setting up an attack on this pawn. My opponent might decide to play a move like this. Okay, and that's exactly what they did. Like going forward here, but looks like it does nothing. So maybe I go here. Let's go here. I'm going to boot this bishop out of this square. I don't like the bishop. Dear bishop, I'm going to say, dear bishop, just leave my part. Just leave my own part of the board. I'm going to play this move, and if I can trade the bishop, I'm just going to trade it. Coleman, Code Max, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. I am happy to see you here. Hope you're having a nice day. I want to push forward this way. Let's do this. I want to remove this bishop. That bishop is looking strong, but my opponent will be glad to actually trade the bishop. Okay, so I thought they would be glad to trade the bishop, but then decided to ignore the trade. They decided to stay away from the trade, but I'm hitting this pawn now. Okay, I think I know what my opponent is thinking. My opponent is just thinking that my bishop is really good. Why should I trade it? I think that's what they are thinking. My bishop is good, controlling, being a menace on this part of the board. So why should I trade it? Ooh, am I going to get it with this move? Okay, for a moment I thought that was what was going to happen. Let's go here. I want to go here. The ideas of capturing here. And also I can bring my bishop here and probably go land my own bishop here. And let's do this. If they capture here, well, I'm going to pick this up and I'm chilling. Jawa, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. Are we going to see a trade? No, if they capture here, this drops. Okay, they decided to ignore that. They have to capture this way and then lose a pawn. Okay. So I thought they had to capture that way, but they don't have to. Now I feel like going forward this way. I'm probably going forward next, just trying to ruin that part of the board. But the question is it worth it? What if I go here, trying to at least bring my bishop into the game? Okay, I think this is what I'm going to play. Now I have ideas of pushing this pawn one step and then going one step. And do I want to go one more step? I might be asking for trouble. That might be asking for trouble. Okay. Okay, maybe my opponent suspected I wanted to go here, but I don't think that's what I wanted to do. So I want to go here, try to create chaos somewhere. Oh, where is this knight going? Okay, is the knight hopping in here? Probably. Maybe they want to land the knight here. Maybe they want to land the knight there. Let me reply this message. Okay, so do I want to move forward here? What if the knight lands here? Okay, then I can play this move, I guess. Okay, let's go here. I think this is a strong move. I also feel like playing a move like this. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Wow, my opponent just strikes with that. I don't like that move. I do not like that move. I don't like the move. So let's go here. Wow, my opponent can give me this check. I don't like that move. What if I go forward this way? What is my opponent going to do? Suspect they are going to capture this way. think I'm going to proceed with this move. Maybe they give a check here. Maybe they can give a check here, but I'm just going to move backward. I'm just going to say it's just a check. And when they capture here, I think I have ideas of capturing this way, and they might want to trade here. And after the trade, my queen is hopping in here. And I would love to say I'm chilling, but maybe I'm not. I would love to say I'm chilling. I really want to learn this move. I want to play this move. Try to harass this queen. Try to harass the queen into somewhere different. But maybe my bishop is doing a better job here. My bishop is probably doing a better job over there. So let's see what my opponent is going to play. Okay, they are quite skeptical about that move. They are very skeptical about it. And maybe for good reasons. Maybe. What if I go back here? Okay, I may not be interested in going back here. Let's give up the pawn that way. Wow, wow, wow. I guess I didn't see that coming. I guess I didn't see that coming. But it actually looks like a bad move, if you ask me. Looks like a bad move. I think I can capture here. And after my opponent captures here, then I can bring this over here. I would love to just bring it over here, and that will be a skewer. And how is my opponent going to avoid the skewer? Isn't that a question? I think that's a very good question. Instead of trade, okay, they can just capture. If I go for that skewer, they can just capture here. Okay, so let's capture here. And then go for this. Okay, I saw that coming. And not a move I really like. Not a move I really like. Now, how am I defending this pawn? Looks like there's no way to defend the pawn. Looks like I didn't play very well there. Let's go here. Maybe trade the queens. I'm running low on time. I am running low on time. Do I want to trade the queens? Feels like my opponent's king side is weaker. So maybe I shouldn't trade the queens. Oh, they might hop in here. They might hop in there, but let's see. My opponent king side is weaker, and I don't really feel like trading the queens. I would have gone here and traded the queens, and maybe that's a good move. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. Then go here. I have ideas of coming here, and that will just be devastating. I have ideas of going here. So what is my opponent cooking with that? Let's go here. Okay, we're going to get it with this. We're getting hit with this pawn move. Ooh, I'm thinking of lifting my rook over here. I want to go for this. That's what I'm cooking. I want to go there. I want to go here, and that will be a pin. A very nasty pin. Ooh, okay. I thought my opponent might play this. I just capture. My queen is defending this checkmate, so there is no checkmate there. So my opponent is actually thinking, how do they avoid this? How do they avoid this? If you ask me, I think there is fire on the mountain now. I think there is fire on the mountain for my opponent. The threat is to come here, and I'm going to go here regardless. I'm going there regardless. I have ideas of going here, check, forcing the king somewhere, and I'll have some nice discovered attack. So I don't know what my opponent is doing. Maybe they have to sack the queen. They might just have to sack the queen. Maybe my opponent is going to play this move, but I'm going to just go with this check. Pause the king somewhere. Okay, they traded the queens. Looks like a logical move. Looks like a logical move. I know what my opponent wants to do. They want to push this pawn forward and go here. But even at that, I think I'm still winning because I get to trade everything on my own terms. Let's go here. Do I want to go here? Okay, maybe I want to do this. Let's do this first. Then we push pawn forward. My opponent might just want to try to flag me. Okay, maybe I just support it this way instead of doing anything. Ooh, am I losing that? I need to play fast. Need to play fast. Holy shit, 2-2 is impressive. Congrats, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And let's try to go here. What if my opponent push pawn? I think I have to push. I think I allowed that. Not something I should have allowed. Oh, okay. I was thinking if they push pawn, I can go here, check, and then I can't allow that. I can't allow this. So now this pawn is under attack, and they're about to lose the pawn. They are about to lose the pawn. The rook cannot come here to defend. I'm threatening to pick up the pawn now. So my opponent is going to lose a pawn. Okay, now I give this check, and then I pick up the pawn. My opponent is only trying to flag me, if you ask me. I really want to go for this. Okay, that's a free rook now. Thank you. My opponent is trying to flag me. Desperately trying to flag me. But I think I should be able to convert this one with 1 minute. With 1 minute on the board, I should be able to convert. My opponent resigns. Yusuf, welcome to the channel again. I'm happy to see you here again. My opponent smashed the resign button. Let's take a look at the game. I played with 83 points, something accuracy. Thought my opponent was going to go really aggressive on this part of the board since they are yet to castle. That's what I thought they were going to do. Okay. In this position, I calculated going here. Going here. But I suspected my opponent might just sack here. And after the sacrifice, then bring a queen here. And it's just a lot of chaos. Or maybe not a lot of chaos. Maybe. But let's see. Let's see if I had played this move. If I had played this move instead. Okay. There's no difference according to the engine. According to the engine, it's just a very close move. And sacrificing there now is just asking for trouble. Okay. But I was really thinking, I thought for a while before deciding what to do there. Because I thought my opponent can just go aggressive, full aggressive mode. Capturing there was bad. Now it's just plus 3.3 for me. Wow. I'm not up anything. This is just some positional play. Okay, what's the best move? I was thinking of that skewer, but does it work? A different skewer. Why should I do this skewer? Why should I do that skewer? Is it because it forces? Oh, and my opponent can. Wow, 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 wow. There's no. Okay, but this rook, the queen is defended. The queen is defended, so they don't have to defend the queen. They can just move somewhere else. Okay, they can't go there. I just pick that up. I just pick the rook up and I'm chilling. So where are they going? What can they play? What can they play? Looking like this is trapped now. I think the rook is trapped, but they can trade here. And after I capture here, we check the capture, and then I capture here. Looks good to me. Looks good. Okay. Okay, I think my opponent position is just too weak because of this. Because they have two pieces that are not contributing to the game, and I have the bishop pair, very active bishop. This is controlling some nice squares on the board, and maybe I can defend it. Maybe I can go here. I think I can also go here. Try to look at this pawn or this pawn. All right, that was a good game. That was a good game from both sides. Capturing there was bad, but I was still doing very well. Capturing there was bad. That was just a mistake because of this coming. And if my opponent had played a move like this, trying to go for a trade, which the engine suggests is the best move, I was going to ignore it and go for this. That's what I was calculating. Yes, and I think now they have to sack. I think they have to sack the queen. Yes, they have to sack the queen, which is just the best move. And after the trade, I still have this check and I'm picking up this bishop and the game should be easily winning for me here. Although I may have to watch out for this pawn, but I don't think it's going to work. I think my king can just go in front of the pawn and I'm just chilling. I adore Sudan. It's gorgeous country. All right. Let's get another game going. Let's get another game going. Can I get to 2-3? Can I get to 2-3? Let me see what I'm playing so I don't end up playing some fishy guy. Okay. Not sure what my opponent is cooking, but we have the Scotch on the board. And we have the Scotch Gambit. The Scotch Gambit we have, let me castle. Let's go here. Okay, I think I have seen this variation before where you sack there and go for this. I think this is the way, isn't it? I think this is the way. And we go here. Okay. Am I up anything? I'm not up anything. Not nice. I wish I'm up something on this board. I'm not up anything. All right. Do I want to trade? Do I worry about the back rank? Have I made a mistake? Have I made a mistake? Have I made a mistake? I'm opening a sack here and go for checkmate. That I may have to watch out for. I think I want to go for this check. And after the trade, go here. Let's go for this check. My opponent is setting up some back rank checkmate here, but I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. This move now is going to force a trade because if you don't capture me, I'm going to capture you. And there's no good way to deliver back rank checkmate here. Okay, now I'm going to capture this way. I'm hitting this pawn. And on the next move, I'm just going here. So that I don't have to worry about my back rank. Okay. So I don't have to worry about my back rank. But I hope my queen is not getting trapped. What if I go here? And then here. Let's go here. And where am I going here? Where else am I going? Let's go here. I'm looking at this pawn. I also wanted to make sure I'm not getting trapped. I'm not getting trapped. That's my rook is not getting trapped. If they play a move like this, I just grab it. I just grab it. Wow. London system or Roy Lopez, which is the best? Wish I can give you an answer to that question, but I can't. If I go here, my opponent doesn't have an issue playing something else, playing a move like this. But I think I'm going here regardless. Regardless, I think I'm going there. I love to capture here, but it doesn't work now. Okay. They have that move. That's also a nice move. And I feel like I have to play this move. My opponent is threatening to go for this pawn. Not a pawn I think I want to give up at this moment. Don't want to give that pawn up. Okay. Do I go here? Maybe we can go here. If I go there, I just lose this pawn. So what if I go here? With the intentions of moving this pawn forward. What if I go here? Just trying to harass this. Harass this. I think that's something I'm going to do. Let's harass this. Let's harass this bishop. Harass the bishop. Harass the bishop. The bishop has this square, but I'm going to kick the bishop away. Maybe my opponent just gets to kick me away as well. Okay, let's go here. And I think I might be interested in playing a move like this. My opponent is controlling this file, making sure nothing can get into the file. So let's play a move like this. Maybe we'll get it with this, I don't know. Wow, I wish I have this move at the moment, but I don't. Okay, so what's going on here? So I'm really not too nice game. Let's go here. My opponent might infiltrate this way. I'd love to give a check here, but the check does nothing, and except loses. Okay, maybe I should go here and here, or here and here. Okay, I think my opponent is offering a draw. Let's take it. Let's take the draw, and let's take a look at the game. Bishop e3. Wow, we played at the same accuracy, 92.8. Wow. Capturing that way is bad. So how do I capture next? Okay, I have to capture it my knight. So what if my opponent plays this move? Oh, they can't play that. I don't think they can play that because I have some discover check coming. So they can't play that. I just wanted to give the check. So if I had gone here, let's say my opponent plays this move, which is bad. What do I do? Oh, no. My opponent plays this move, and then I can strike with, I can strike with this. Okay, not that check. I think this check, and forcing the king here. Then I can capture on c4 with my knight. What? Okay, I can go c4 with my knight. That's not c4. Okay, c4. This is c4. So the king goes. Where is the queen going to go? Where's the queen going? Can it go here? Okay, the queen has this square. What if the queen goes here? Let's say the queen goes here. What do I do? That's a mistake. That's a mistake. Because I can go here, check. Is that the reason? Is that the reason it is a mistake? And if they capture here, they are just in trouble. They are just in trouble. Oh, now I see. Now I see. Hopefully we get to deal with someone in that variation. London system or Royal Lopez. Rupali, I don't know which one is the best. I don't play any of that opening. Those opening you are listing there, I don't play any. I don't play the London system and I do not play the Royal Lopez. But if you want me to give you an answer so you stop spamming, just go for the Royal Lopez. What do we have here? Maybe the London system. Or what's this? Why is my opponent playing like this? Look like some low level stuff. I don't know. I don't know, but my opponent is a 2-2. Don't know why they decided to play that. I think I'm interested in castling now. Okay, for a moment I thought my opponent was not going to castle. If I go here, I just lose a pawn. So what if I go here? What if I go here? Looks like a move I would like to play. Let's go here. If my opponent captures, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm going to capture here. I'm just watching now to make sure I'm not blundering anything. I think I can capture here. I feel like going here now. My opponent doesn't want to castle. Not a move, not something I like. I wish they would just castle. Really just castle. But they are not going to castle. So wow. Do I go forward here? My opponent might want to go here. They might want to go there. Let's go here. Let's go forward. Let's go crazy. And then forward this way. What if my opponent castles here? I think that might be asking for trouble because I have to move somewhere. I have to move somewhere because my opponent might have some nasty discover check here and then picking up my rook. Picking up my queen. Not a queen I want to lose. That's not a queen I want to lose. I would love to hop in here next if my opponent lets me. That's what I would love to do. Maybe hop this knight in since my other knight is actually doing some protective duties. And this knight looks a little bit misplaced. So maybe I just put it here. My opponent is thinking, they are thinking. Abraham, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. My opponent is thinking, but what are you thinking? I would love to go here. My opponent might castle long. They might not castle long and just play a move like this, setting up this nasty check. Very nasty check. Check I don't want to have any business with. Okay. So we need to always ask ourselves, what is the essence of that move? What is the essence of that move? Why did they play that move? Okay, I think I see. I think I see the reason why. But now I want to hop in here. My opponent wants to go here with intentions of trapping my bishop. That's their plan. You always need to ask yourself, why did my opponent play that move? My opponent just wants to go here, and there will be no good way for me to defend this. There will just be no good square for me to defend that. So now I want to hop in here. That's what I want to do. I want to hop in here. And if they trade here, I just hop in here. I feel like capturing this way. But I think that's asking for trouble. Let's go here. Should I worry about this? I don't think I should worry too much about that. Do not think so. What if they play a move like this? I'd love to give this check. Except the check does nothing. Okay, maybe it does something. Maybe it does something. When we get to that bridge, we are going to cross it. My opponent can decide to go here. If they decide to go there, I feel like just sacking, and then capturing here and saying I get a pawn. I get a pawn for my trouble. Okay. That's looking like a nice move. And I feel like just going for this check. I really feel like just going for this check, but it doesn't exist now. Ooh. My queen is trapped, guys. My queen is trapped. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did I really miss that? My queen is trapped. Or is it not? I think it is trapped. Let's go here. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm playing really badly. So let's not come to any conclusion here. Maybe I'm just playing really badly. Let's go here. The pawn gain would have been better, I think. I don't think there was any pawn gain anymore there. There was no longer any pawn gain. I was no longer going to gain a pawn. I was not going to gain a pawn anymore. Let's go here. My opponent is just about to start harassing my queen and harassing my queen. Let's go here. Okay, I thought we'll get harassed somewhere else. Looks like my opponent wants a trade. They want a trade. They are up a lot of material and they just want a trade. Makes sense. It makes sense. They're up a lot of material and just want to trade. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, so where is that going? Probably here. Probably there. Let's go here. The knight is probably hopping in here. Just to be as destructive as it can be. The knight is likely hopping in there just to be destructive and as annoying as it can be. But I think once the knight hop in here, I think I'm going to hop in my knight here. Okay, the knight goes somewhere else, offering a trade. I really don't want that trade. Can I ignore the trade? Can I decline the trade? Can I decline the trade? I'm down 3 points of material. Trading is just how I easily lose. So I don't think I want to trade. If my opponent hops in here and they can't. I would love to go for this file, but I can't because they are just going to contest the file. They are going to contest for the file. Ooh, and opponent plays that. Okay, I think I can play this move. Wow, this move is looking scary. But I think I have this knight keeping everything under control. I have that knight keeping everything under control. So let's see what happens. I have the knight keeping everything under control. I really would like to keep this bishop on the board. I would love to keep that bishop on the board, but my opponent is not going to let me do that. My opponent is not going to let me do that. Let's go here. I don't want to get it with this check. I would like to go this way and go harass this bishop and this knight. My opponent wants to kick this knight away and go for some kind of check. Oh, that was what I was avoiding. That was a good game. That was a good game. Not from me, but from my opponent. That was a good game. That was a good game. Yes, I was expecting this level of high accuracy. I was just expecting this level of high accuracy. My opponent played every move in 2 seconds. That was just a blunder. My queen is trapped. Is it not trapped? Okay, let me see the best move if my queen is actually trapped. Okay, I just gain a pawn. I don't gain any pawn because after the trade, I would love to capture here for free, but I can't. I can't. It is defended by this. Okay, but maybe I have some surviving chances there. Let's get another game going. I got my queen trapped and the game was just over then. I got my queen trapped and the game was over. So let's get a new game. Okay, I'm playing the up. Okay, the account looks good. Let's go here. Let's go for the center and let's strike here. Let's go here. I'm playing very fast. We have the French defense on the board. I would like to learn this knight here. This is a move. Oh, I think there's lines where you can actually where you can actually give up the knight. Do I want to go here or go here? Let's go here. I don't want this pawn coming forward. I don't want the pawn coming forward. What if I go here? What if I go here? My opponent just goes there and harass my knight. So I don't want that as well. So let's go here. I think I might be going crazy with some pawn push here. Alright. My opponent is probably not going to castle here. My opponent is probably not going to castle here. I feel like going here first. My opponent is saying I'm not going to castle. That's what my opponent is saying. And if I castle, this pawn push just traps my knight. And if I push forward, because I feel like opening up this square, this part of the board, since my opponent is not interested in castling, I feel like opening that part of the board up. But if I go here now, my opponent strikes with this, and then I can go here. I think I'm going here. Let's go. We need to act. Since they are not going to castle, we need to act. But how is this my knight getting back into the game? Can I play a move like this? Let's go here. This knight might want to land in here. So let's do this. And where else am I going? This my bishop doesn't have a decent square. This my knight, I mean. But I have to be careful because if I move the knight now, I just lose this pawn. Wow. Okay. My opponent is threatening to capture here. Something I wouldn't like to see on this board. I would love to play a brave move like going here, but that's asking for trouble. So what can I play here? Can I push forward? Can I just come here, support my pawn? Let's go here. Just going to support my pawn. If you capture, I can capture this way. Need to move my queen somewhere, my king somewhere where the king is actually safe. Where's that knight going? That knight looks like it's going here. Problem is I don't really have a good way to attack. That is the problem. I don't have a good way to attack. I think my king is just going to sit here. My king is going to sit there. Let's say I go here. Am I not losing that? Probably losing it. So what if I go forward? How am I so cramped? Why is my position so cramped? What if I go here? Trying to break open the center. My opponent just push forward. Okay. Let's bring this bishop here. Do I want to castle this way? I feel like that's asking for trouble. I feel that's asking for serious trouble. Maybe my opponent wants to go here and trade more pieces. I would love to go here, but it immediately loses something. Something precious. Do I want to castle? I think I'm going to castle this way. Looks really dangerous. Looks really dangerous. Can I go here? Do I want to lose this pawn? Maybe let's go here. Oh, I'm losing this pawn instead. I'm losing a different pawn. Let's go here. Okay. My opponent might just be happy with what's going on in the position now. Going to capture this way. Oh, I thought I could do that. I thought I could capture this way, and if my opponent goes here, then I have this check and I'm picking up that, but I'm not. I'm not picking up anything, so I have to play this move. Do I want to go here? Do I want to trade queens? Okay, maybe I just go here. Let's go here. I have ideas of going for this check and picking up this rook. That's my plan. But what if my opponent goes here? Very logical looking move. A very logically looking move. Wow, these two are really strong, guys. These two are really strong. These twos are really strong. They are giving me a run for my money. They're giving me a run for my money. Opponent wants to go here. Wow, two are really strong. These two are really strong. Can I capture here? Capture here? I can't. Wow. What's going on? Let's go here. I'm getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed. I can feel it. These two guys are just so strong. That move just does the job. That move does the job completely. Wow. Wow. This is how strong these twos are. Ah, these two guys are really strong. I thought the intention was to capture here. What are you thinking again? Wow. Okay, I guess that's what they were thinking. That's exactly what they were thinking. All right, that's what they were thinking. Let's go. I'm getting destroyed regardless. So let's just make moves. I am getting destroyed. I'm slowly and surely getting destroyed. So let's make moves. Okay. Should I worry? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, there's a check here and that's checkmate. There is a check there and that's checkmate. There is a check there and that's checkmate. That's just a beautiful checkmate. This is just a beautiful checkmate. Wow. That's an amazing checkmate. Let me see. My opponent, after finding all of this move, go out fighting. Yes, I just went out. Try my best. This guy with this name, I don't know what's your name. I can't pronounce that. I don't read. I don't know if that's Arabic. Quiet question. Welcome to the channel. Please stop spamming Sudan here. I'm going to kick you out of this channel. Just stop spamming about Sudan here. Stop spamming about Sudan here. This is a chess channel. What is my opponent waiting for? Spidey, welcome to the channel. Happy to see you here. What is my opponent waiting for? Are they really not seeing this? Wow, they didn't see it. Can't believe it. I can't believe they missed it. Can't believe they missed that. I'm going to capture here. That's checkmate threatened. I have this capture. Let's go for it. Check. Okay. That's looking bad, but maybe just the best move. I don't know. If you ask me, that's looking really bad. Because it allows me to capture here with check. Or maybe after the check, I really don't have anything. Maybe at the end of the day, I really have nothing. Maybe at the end of the day, I just have nothing. Maybe. I don't know. I would love to go for this check, but thanks to this that annoying rook, I can't do that. Wow. I would love to go for this check, but I can't. So if I go for this check, trying to force my opponent's king somewhere, they can block, maybe block with their knight, block with their rook. If they block with their rook, do I have this check? Guys, I'm just going for checks, checks, checks. What if I go for this check? Okay. Let's go for this check. Let's go for that check. That's looking dangerously dangerous, but maybe a move that does absolutely nothing. I don't know. Looking dangerous if you ask me. I feel like going here. I don't think it's forcing enough. Okay. Opponent goes there. Let's give this check. They have to be careful because this check is very deadly. Okay. He blocked that way. I feel like going here, but my opponent has this check. And after I go for this check that does nothing. Let's say I go here. My opponent can give checks. They can give check everywhere. Okay, I also have to be careful. Wow. Let's give check here. So that coming. Let's go here. I'm just trying to play fast. Maybe going for this check would help me. I am thinking going for that check would help me. Okay. I can't go there. Let's say I go here, check. What am I even doing here? Wow. And the knight is doing an amazing job. The knight is doing an amazing job. That's just a blunder. The knight is doing an amazing job, and I can hit the resign button now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, it was equal at some point. It was equal at some point. My opponent played really, really aggressive, and I was just struggling straight out of the opening. Looks like these guys knows what they are doing in the opening. Straight out of the opening, I was just struggling. I was just completely struggling. I was completely struggling straight out of the opening. Just 0.5 for my opponent. Wow. Don't know. When was it a draw? It was a draw now. Oh, maybe I had to give this check. Is it that check? Yes, I just had to give that check. I had to just proceed with checks and checks. When my opponent goes here, what can I do? Then I can go for this check. I missed that. I missed that. I missed that. Play chess with me, 900 LO. I'm not accepting challenges now. I will soon start accepting challenges from viewers. Wow, wow, wow. The pressure was just too much. I didn't even know when I hanged my queen. The pressure was too much. These guys really know what they are doing in the opening. Maybe I need to study my opening really well. Just maybe. Because straight out of the opening in this one, it was just point something for my opponent. Just straight out of the opening. We haven't played anything and it was just point something for my opponent. Okay. Who am I playing? Let's abort this game. Let's abort this one and get another. Wow. Let's go this way. I have to check. I really have to check. Okay, we are going to get it with the French. I don't think that's the move. Let's go here. Maybe my opponent can go here. And if I capture, what happens? Then they push forward. That looks nice. That looks nice. Looks nice. I think I might have moves like this and like this. And maybe I'm chilling. Let's go forward here. This bishop is really nice. That's a nice looking bishop. My opponent might play a move like this, maybe trying to pile up on this pawn. I think I'm going here. And I'm just going to castle next. Mega quick, yes, we can play, but not now. I'm trying to play some rapid games. Trying to play some rapid games. Let's go here. I can remove that knight, but I don't see a reason to. Let's continue with our development. And then we castle. And now if my opponent captures here, can I capture this way? I can, but I'm not. Because if I do that, I'm going to lose a pawn. My opponent captures here. If I capture this way, then this pawn has two attacker. and I have just one defender, but they have to be careful what they capture with first. And I feel like just going here now. I feel like just going there now. I feel like removing this annoyance and then castling. Now they are left with the bishop pair advantage, but a weak pawn structure, and I might be interested in capturing here as well. Okay. My opponent is very interested in winning a pawn. My opponent is very interested in winning a pawn. A pawn might not want to give back. I might not want to give that pawn back. That might be greedy of me. If I capture here, my opponent captures this way. Okay. I don't want to give that pawn back, but I think I have to. I'm not going to. I don't want to give it back, and I'm not going to. If my opponent lets me, I have this move coming next. So they have to be very careful. And if I'm able to play that move, the king is just stuck on the center of the board. Hey bro, how is it going? It's going very well. It is going very well over here. How is it going for you? Hope you are doing very well. I hope you are having a nice day. My opponent has to be careful. But let's say my opponent captures here. Let's say my opponent captures here, and I decide to go here, trying to cut off the king and saying there's no castling for that king. At least not yet. At least not yet. If my opponent decide to capture this way again, asking for a queen trade, and if I trade the queens, what's the essence of keeping the king on the center of the board if you can't attack the king? Okay, so if they capture here, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do this instead. I'm going to capture with my knight, and that way I'm threatening to just capture here again, win myself a pawn. And if they try to defend, then I can come in with a check. How long have you been playing chess? I've been playing chess for like 5 years. I've been playing chess very seriously for like 5 years. But I knew the game maybe longer than that. This is not nice. It's not nice. Let's go here. I'm hitting this. And I'm going here. With intentions of capturing here, I guess. And my opponent is letting me with something in mind. They have one idea in mind. They are saying if you capture there, I'm going to capture this. So let's go here. Looks like my opponent has navigated the position successfully. Let's go there. I really love to capture here, but if I capture here, my opponent picks this up. Not sure I want to see that. Not sure I want to lose this pawn. And now it's even worse because if I capture here, my opponent picks that pawn, and this bishop is under attack, and my knight here is also under attack. And I may be forced. Okay, I'm not forced to lose. I can lose one of them. I can play this, and that's just securing everything. Or maybe my opponent goes here, piling up on the bishop. Okay, they can't go there because I just trade the queens. Just pick up their queen. Best opening line with white and black. Okay. I think it's time for me to remove this guy from this channel. Okay. Now I feel like going here. I think I can, can't I? But I want to remove, there's someone I want to remove from my channel. That guy is being a nuisance. Let's say I go here. If my opponent captures here, I just pick up their rook, queen, and their rook. So when I go here, if my opponent captures my queen, I capture their rook, their queen, and if they capture here, I can capture somewhere. I think I might be interested in going here, but am I surviving it? Is there a way to bring my... Okay, what if I bring my... If I throw in this attack? I don't think I want to go for that trade. I don't think I want to go for that attack. I don't think... If I go here, I win myself a pawn. Can I... Okay, I think I'm going to do that. Let's go for it. If my opponent goes here, I think I can capture here. I can even capture here with check, and that's just amazing. What if my opponent decides to capture here first? Okay. So that's coming. Let's go. And I'm up a pawn. Is the pawn worth it? Maybe it's not, I don't know. But I'm up a pawn. And a pawn is a pawn. I am up a pawn in that variation. Let's go here. Okay. I would love to go forward again, but that's asking for so much trouble. So we are just going to go here. Has my opponent calculated this and probably come in here, pick up something? Maybe I should have played this, but my knight can easily get kicked away. Okay. Okay. All right. Looks like my opponent has calculated something quite deep. Something quite deep. Now I feel like going here, but they just attack me here. Okay. And I really want to hold on to this pawn. So what if I push the pawn forward? My opponent just hit me with this. And I feel like going here, or maybe they grab something. Okay, let's push the pawn forward. My opponent desperately wants their pawn back. My opponent is saying, give me my pawn. Give me my pawn, please. And I'm saying, no. Why did you give me if you don't intend to leave it with me? Why did you give me in the first place? Why did you give me the pawn if you don't intend to leave it with me? I suspect my opponent might play a move like this. Okay, that I may not have seen coming. What if I defend this way? What if I defend this way? My opponent plays a move like this. If I defend this way and my opponent plays a move like this, then I slide over trying to annoy this. Maybe we'll get into an equal endgame that I don't really like. If I go here, my opponent just captures here, and if I capture here, the rook slides over and I'm in trouble. The rook just slides over and I'm in trouble. So what can I do here? What if I do this? That's an equal trade. So what if I go here first? If my opponent plays this move, and what are we doing? Okay, let's go here. Let's defend the knight. I'd love to push this forward, but I'm going to get it with this first, I guess. Yes, that's what my opponent is going to hit me with. And I feel like just going here, saying if you capture here, then I capture here. But the issue is that my opponent can capture here. My opponent, okay, they will have a rook sitting here. Okay, they'll have a pawn sitting here. Ooh, they can't capture here. That was what I was calculating, if they could do that. That was what I was calculating, if they could do that. But, they can move their knight. They can move their knight. They can move their knight. And once they move their knight, I still have this threat. There's still this threat. That threat is just still on the board. And not looking pretty for me. Let's go here. I wanted to go here, but my opponent just moves the knight. And now my knight is pinned to my rook. My knight would be pinned to my rook. And there's no way for me to save the knight and defend the rook. And I just end up losing. Okay, now I want to go here. And I have a simple threat. Give this check. Cut off the defender of this. That's the threat. Give that check. Remove the defender of that. This is a move I'll be happy to see. We'll be very happy to see this move. That's a move I'll be very happy to see. Oh, looks like I'm giving up another pawn. My opponent doesn't want to have any business capturing that pawn. Capturing that pawn is very dangerous. Okay, my opponent plays something really nice. Something I do not like to see on the board, but something that looks like it does the job. Okay, now I think I can trade here and then win myself this pawn. Let's go here. What's the mathematics? Just equal. Just very equal position, but I have the time advantage. That is the mathematics. Very equal position, but I have the time advantage. Ooh. And I just gave up another pawn for no reason. Wow. Wow. How did I do that? How did I end up doing that? Okay, maybe we should go for this. Maybe I should go for that. Wow. Thought I was G1 is losing moron. Wow. Wow. That was a crazy game. Let's quickly take a look at it. I played with 92.6. My opponent played with 92.6. So maybe we shouldn't complain. That was just an amazing game from both sides. Oh, what should I have played? That looks good. But I was thinking my opponent just castles. That was what I was thinking. My opponent just castles and nothing too much. But the engine says it's just 0.1 plus 1.1 for me. Maybe it's worth it. But I decided to play something else. And this was bad. It was still 0.1 for me, but this was bad. Why? Okay, I had to throw in this move. I was calculating this, but I later didn't. I just dismissed it. I was calculating that, and that was just amazing. I think after capturing there, I realized why it was just equal, because my opponent had a lot of pressure going for my pawns, going for my knights, and all of that. My opponent had all that pressure, and this isn't the best move. Are you for real? That's not the best move. Let's see the best move. So the best move is to capture here, setting up checkmate, and yes. Oh, yes. What if my opponent plays a move like this? Think I'm just okay. I just pick up the queen now. Wow. So they have to try to save their queen. How are they even going to save the queen? That's the question. They go in there, and I'm just coming in here. Okay, I didn't calculate all of this. And after the trade, this is just to trade queens. You can see how crazy the engine is. Instead of just trading that way, but it's still completely equal now. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. If I had gone here, this is what I wanted to play. And it's the best move. And it is the best move. Isn't this crazy? I was thinking my opponent just moved their knight. And after moving their knight, how am I? Oh, I have this move. I didn't even calculate this. I missed it. I missed that. Maybe I should have traded here, capture. Then I go here and go for this trade. But I end up losing this and probably this. Okay, I don't think I wanted to lose all of that. So we just went into an equal end game. And I ended up blundering a pawn at the end. But good luck to my opponent converting opposite bishop endgame up a pawn. Let's get another game rolling. Let's get another one rolling. Wow, I'm playing a FIDE master. Can I beat up a FIDE master? Let's try to beat up a FIDE master. Let's go for the French. Let's beat up a FIDE master. Let's go here. Let's go. Dear FIDE master, I am interested in beating you up. What do you have to say about that? I hate the French defense. I need to really learn another defense for black. But sometimes I get extremely terrible position. Not because the French defense is a bad opening. My opponent might go forward this way, defending their pawn. But I'm going for this pawn. And there's no easy way to defend both of these pawns. There is no easy way. But maybe my opponent is claiming that with all of these pawns, they are chilling. Maybe that's my opponent's claim. Maybe the claim is that I have so many pawns and you will just get in trouble. I'm saying that's not accurate. My opponent might want to start pushing this way, push forward. I really feel like doing this. Okay, the knight wants to hop in here. I want to go here so that I can give this check, but once the knight hops in here, I no longer have this check. That's a check I would like to give, but once the knight hops in there, I don't have the check. Okay, so what if I go here? Okay, my opponent can ignore it. So what if I castle? Looks like at this level, they really don't like castling. Let's castle. Let's stay away from chaos and castle. My opponent might try to start going crazy this way. They might start going crazy that way. Sicilian defense is better. I think I will have to learn it. I need something. It's just that whenever you start learning a new opening, why I'm really hesitating is that when you start learning a new opening, you are going to make a lot of mistakes as you are learning the opening. No matter, regardless of whatever you cram online, whatever lines you memorize online, you are going to make a lot of mistakes and you are going to lose rating points. At my level, I know for that for sure. You are going to get terrible position because you missed a line, because you played an inaccurate move. So that's why I'm really hesitating about learning a new opening. But I think with the French defense, sometimes I get a very commanding position. Other times, my position is just not something you don't want to look at. Something you really don't want to look at. That's what my position is sometimes. And sometimes it's just an amazing position. Not sure why my opponent decided to capture there. Dear opponent, can you give me the rationale behind that move? I am interested in knowing. Why did you decide to do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Because I want to go here now and probably go here. That's what I want to do. Let's take it. Okay, so what's the essence of that move? Looks like I know. Looks like I know the essence of the move. My opponent wants to make sure they get the bishop pair. But I'm saying, you are not a grandmaster, you are just a FIDE master, and it is very insignificant. Maybe I might end up regretting that choice. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's very insignificant. But do I really want to trade this bishop, or should I trade this bishop? I'm thinking, which bishop should I trade? My light square bishop is causing me chaos here, so let's trade it and go here. I want to open up the center of the board. But my opponent is not going to capture, which is something I don't like. I wish they would capture. Capture. So what if I go here? Is my opponent going to ignore it? They're going to ignore it. If I go here, if you push forward, I capture. If you ignore it, okay, maybe I should play this move first. I think I should throw this move in first with the idea that if they ignore it and try to defend this way, maybe I can then play this move. That's what I'm thinking. And now, if you ignore, I can capture here and then capture here. That's what I'm saying. But maybe it doesn't really do anything much. But let's go for it. Let's go for it. Okay, I think that's a wrong choice of move, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's go here. Because now maybe I capture here first before capturing here. Okay, maybe it still does the job. I'll be happy to see my opponent captures here, which is not something my opponent is going to do. At this level, they don't really like castling. I don't know why. They don't like castling. Let's go here. They do not like castling their king. I would love to go here, but my opponent is setting up some baby tactics. They are setting up some baby tactics, I suppose, I guess. They are saying if you go somewhere, I'm just going to hit you with a move you wouldn't like. I don't like castling at this level. Don't know why. Okay, let's say I go here. Or I go here. with ideas of capturing here. But if I capture there, my opponent can still capture and my queen is in trouble. Okay, what if I go here and my opponent capture here? What if I go here, try to annoy this queen? Queen can go in here and the queen is chilling. What if I go here? There is really nothing going on here. There is really nothing going on here. I wish there is. I wish there is something going on. So let's go forward this way. Looks like I'm giving up a pawn, but I don't think I am. Or maybe I'm really giving up a pawn. Okay, now my opponent can go forward. Now my opponent can go forward. Let's go here. Now my opponent can go forward in a way I don't like. Let's go here. What's the mathematics? Mathematics is that my opponent has 2 against 1. And that might become a deciding factor in this game. 2 against 1. And this my pawn is also weak. My opponent can play a move like this, which hits this and hit everything. My opponent has that move. My opponent has that move. Really annoying move. Really annoying move. Really annoying move. What can I do here? What can I do here? If I go here, which I'm really tempted to do. Wow, the FIDE master is about to beat me up. The FIDE master is about to beat me up. I would love to capture here. Ask my opponent to capture here. And then capture here. But that might be asking for too much trouble. Okay. So if I go away, my opponent is hitting me with this. And if I go here, what if I go here first? Ask my opponent to decide what they want to do. And after deciding what they want to do, then I come in here. I think I can play a move like this. Let's go. Let's hit the queen. Hopefully I'm not blundering anything. Hopefully. Let's hit the queen. And the queen has to remain in this file to keep defending. Okay. Opponent wants. Okay, that trade looks nice. 2 pieces. 2 pieces for a knight, for a rook, or how do we call it? 2 pieces for a rook. If I decide to go here, that will be 2 pieces for a rook. Oh, they are also threatening to capture here, checkmate. So I have to capture here. Sadly, I just have to capture there. And then go here. Wow, this is really not nice. This is really not nice. Let's go here. My opponent push this. They can. Wow. My opponent just ended up dealing with me slowly and surely in this one. These pawns are running. That's the issue here. That's the big issue here. My opponent's pawn are running. That's the issue here. Those pawns are running. And once those pawns get here, my rook alone cannot stop them. Once those pawns get there, my rook alone cannot stop them. This is a sad position. This is a very sad position. I think the FIDE master has succeeded in putting me in my place. The FIDE master has succeeded in putting me in my place. Let's say I go here, my opponent push forward, and I go here, they push forward, and just chaos. Just chaos. Oh, can they push forward? Yes, they can. They can push forward. And if I capture here, they are going forward. Those pawns are unstoppable. That's a good game. That's a good game. Here I am. I'm back. I'm back. That's a good game. Let me find the resign button. Wow. The FIDE master has put me in my place. Let's take a look at this game. Let's take a look at this game. Wow, my opponent found a brilliant move. Yes, I was even winning out of the opening. I think I won the opening battle. Capturing there is bad. Looks like my opponent knows what they are doing. And it was plus. I didn't have to capture there. It was unnecessary. It was unnecessary. I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do that, but I decided to do that. I decided to do that, and that was the beginning. Followed it by another. Oh, followed it by another mistake. And that's another mistake. Another mistake. Wow. Wow. It was just over now. Plus 4 points. Plus 4 point something. It was just over now. Let's get another game going. When I get back to 2000, I'll soon start playing viewers if you are here. If you are here, I'll soon start playing viewers. Let's get another game rolling. Let me see who I'm playing to make sure I'm not playing a fish. This might be a fish, who knows? We have the Karukan. I'll be happy to play the Alien Gambit, but not anymore. Let's go here. Love to hop in here. Okay, let's go here. And then let's castle. Let's go. I'm feeling my position. I am feeling my position. Okay. I think I might want to capture here. Let's go here. Trying to set up a pin that does nothing. Trying to set up a pin that does nothing. My opponent is going for my bishop. My opponent is immediately going for my bishop. Let's do this. I don't want to lose my bishop. And I don't think I want to capture here and give up the bishop pair for no reason. I don't think that's something I also want to do. Let's go here. Okay. Do I want to capture here? Let's go here. Okay. My opponent is going to bring a rook over here. Oh, so I thought. What was the essence of that move? I'm not sure. I am not too sure. Maybe to remove this. I don't know. Let's go here. I'm going to kick this annoyance away. Go away, you evil knight. My opponent can go in here again. Okay, they decided not to. I feel like going here. I love this. I love this pin here. I love that pin. So let's go here. Let's stop that. Let's stop that. I love this pin that I have going on here. And I might have ideas of grabbing this pawn. Okay. Alright, my opponent is interested in going for this pawn. And it's looking like I don't have a way to defend that. It's looking like I don't have a way to defend that, but I think I have. But I could also have gone here. I could have gone here, but let's do this. Let's do this. Wow. 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 Okay. So I want to do this next. All right. My opponent is piling up as much as they can. Oh, and this is brutal now. That is brutal now because it's attacking my bishop. It's attacking my bishop. These guys are just too strong. These two one guys are really strong. Are you sure I belong in 2-1? You sure I belong here? Let's go here. Ooh. My opponent might just capture here. They decided not to. I feel like going here, but that just loses something. Or does it not? That just loses something. What if I go here? Looks like a move I want to play just to make sure this is well defended. And if you capture here, just capture. But my opponent is setting up something bigger, which is to go for this pawn. Which is to go for that pawn. And they will be piling up on this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. If I go here, my opponent has this in mind. I don't know why they didn't even do it on the last move. I feel like going here, trying to defend this pawn. But then my opponent can capture here. But if they capture there, I can't move the bishop. Then I can't move the bishop. Maybe I can play a move like this. Guys, I'm getting cooked. I am getting cooked. Getting cooked. Wow. Look at all my pieces. Just look at all my pieces. I think this is a move I'm concerned about because I have this bishop will be under attack. Is my opponent going to find something stronger? And this my bishop is not sitting at an ideal square. That's really not an ideal square for the bishop. I feel like going forward this way, trying to remove this knight. My opponent can capture this bishop, which is not something I want to see on the board. And the sad thing is that when they capture the bishop, I have another bishop that is chilling. I have another bishop waiting to be captured. I have another bishop waiting to be captured. I have another bishop just waiting to be captured. I have another bishop just waiting to be captured. And the sadder thing, okay, maybe not too sad. I'm defending it this way. What if I get it with this? Can I grab this? I think I can. Wow. I'm getting destroyed. I am getting destroyed. Check with the rook and take the queen. But they capture here with check. If that's what you are talking about, they'll capture there with check. They are going to capture here with check. So there is no time for me to check with my rook and then capture. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazily crazy. That's crazily crazy. Wow. This is such a brave move. That is such a brave move. I'm thinking of sacking here, but it doesn't work. Thinking of sacking there, but it doesn't work. That's such a brave move. Such a brave move. Let's say I go here, what happens? The reason it doesn't work is that if I capture here, my opponent just captured this, and that's just checkmate. So maybe I'm going to do this first. I'm going to do that first. I have a simple idea in mind. But my opponent can go here. It's just too sad of a position. This is just a very sad position to play. very sad position to play. My opponent is going for the same tactic in a different way. The same tactic in a different way. I think now I can capture here. So my opponent can capture and then capture my rook. Wow. Wow. Okay, but maybe I can go here now. And now I'm legitimately threatening to capture there. And I also have this threat. And my opponent might want to capture here, which I think they wanted to do, which they just did. And I'm still in trouble. I am still in trouble. Wow. How can my position be so bad? Okay. Let's do this. If my opponent captures here, that's just bad. Okay. Now I think is the time to go here. Trying to defend my bishop. Wow. Trying to defend my bishop. Wow, wow, wow. The level of craziness in this position is mind-blowing. The level of craziness in this position is mind-blowing, but I'm down 2 pawns. 2 pawns. That's just too decisive. Wow. What is my opponent cooking? What are you cooking? I was thinking I have this check and checkmate, but it doesn't work. What is my opponent cooking? I'm really not sure. That looks like a blunder to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. They're going to strike me this way. I'm still defending this. I would love to move it. I would love to move away. I can give this check. Okay. I'm thinking I can give this check. Okay. I was thinking if I have this check and when they block, maybe sacrifice the rook and then go for this check. But the annoying king can come here. The annoying king can go there. So what if I go for this check? What if I just go here, check, and then come back? Let's go here, check. That's bad now. That's just checkmate. My opponent played that in 1 second. That's checkmate now. It's just checkmate. Wow. Wow. I just wanted to bluff with that move. I just wanted to give that check and return my my knight back, my rook back. And my opponent just pre-moved that immediately. My opponent just pre-moved that immediately. Wow. Wow, I was getting cooked in that game. I was getting cooked. I was getting destroyed really hard. I was getting destroyed in that game. And my opponent just let me lose easily. My opponent just say, I pity you now, just go. Was there a blunder? I see the engine shouting in the graph. There was a blunder. Okay, that was a blunder from me. I thought from my opponent. It was a blunder from me. It was a blunder from me. Wait, that was the first blunder. Let's see the follow-up. Why? Because of that. My opponent found all of that move. All of those moves. Except I was the one that didn't find correct moves. I didn't go for these lines. Instead, I decided to go here. And then I started struggling. I just started struggling. I decided to go there and double up. That was a blunder. And that's a blunder. But wait. Isn't that checkmate? What am I missing? Oh, it's not checkmate. How did I miss that? It's not checkmate. If they capture here, I can easily play this move. Oh, not even that. Not that. So I have to be careful what I block with. I can block this way. Why is the engine calling this one inaccuracy again? Okay, I block this way. Why was the engine saying it's losing? Block this way, trying to force a trade. How did I miss that? I missed it. And my opponent continued to destroy me again. That's just a blunder now. And after I check, okay, the engine calls it an inaccuracy. The reason I play this check is just to play a move. Just to play a move. I suspect my opponent will play this move and then I go back. But my opponent just decided to, instead of going back, my opponent just decided to play this move and just allow me deliver this checkmate. Wow. Wow. They say there is no luck in chess. The opponent turned off stockfish. Who knows? Who knows? Wow. Wow, I was getting destroyed in that one. Getting destroyed real hard. Guys, I'll soon start accepting challenges from viewers. So if you're watching, you would like to play me, just warm up. I'll soon start accepting challenges from viewers. Should I go for my usual sideline? I didn't even check who I'm playing. Okay, 2016 shouldn't be a bad account. But I've seen accounts older than that doing something fishy. I've seen an account from 2007 get closed for cheating. Don't know why people cheat in chess. I want to castle. This is what I'm talking about in the French. I have a position I'm not a big fan of again. I want to go here. Let's try to do this before I castle. Or maybe I can castle and not have to worry about it. Why is this knight sitting here? Why did my opponent bring their knight here? And my bishop now is not too happy. My light square bishop is not too happy. Do I want to close everything down? Probably not. Probably don't want to do that. Let's go here. Should I worry about some Greek gift sacrifice? There is none for now. I'd love to give this check. Maybe I go here. My knights are struggling to find a good squares. That's why I love going for those for that sideline. That's why I love going for that sideline. Setting up this pin and trying to pick this pawn up. That's what I'm doing. My opponent sees it and say, bro, count me out of that. And I don't have enough attacker here. I'd love to go here and try to pile up on this, but there is no piling up on it. So I also feel like sacking here and then just trying to remove this pawn. But I can't remove that pawn because at the end of the line, my opponent can sack their bishop here and pick up whatever is sitting here, which will likely be my queen. Okay, so how do I bring my knight into the game? I think I should acknowledge that that move was a bad move. So let's do this. Let's do this instead. I'd love to trade the light square bishop. Maybe I do this, and bring my light square bishop here. It looks reasonable. My opponent might want to play a move like this. and then bring their queen here. Try to go for checkmate here. Okay. Also looking like a move I don't like. I think I might want to bring my bishop, my queen here, and probably bring my queen over here. Let's go. Why do I really want to bring that queen? I want to trade my light square bishop. That's something I really want to do. But I'm also thinking of how do I go about it? How do I go about trading the light square bishop? If I go here, my opponent just immediately attacks me. But maybe it's better to put the bishop here than where the bishop is sitting right now. Maybe it's better to go there. My opponent just attacks me here. And then I play a move like this. Probably my rook over here. Probably go here. My opponent is setting up this some checkmate that I'm not buying. My opponent is setting up some checkmate that I'm not buying. Let's go here. You want to go here, try to go for some baby checkmate that I am not buying. I'm saying no, doesn't work. That's what I'm saying. Because when they go here, I want to have my queen here, at least a queen in an active square. Okay, they are trying to take away that square from me. They are trying to take away that square from me, and they are also going here. Okay, doesn't look bad. Or does it? Doesn't look bad. I would love to go here. Seeing when my opponent plays this move, then I go here. Ooh. So when my opponent play this move, then I go here, but my opponent has this move, and that will be an attack on my queen. That will be an attack on my queen. That will be an attack on my queen. And my knight. And there's no way for me to save both pieces. There would be no way for me to save both pieces. Okay. So my opponent, this move is actually taking away this square from me, while also hitting this pawn. They are hitting this pawn, and they are taking away this square, a square I would love to go to. So what if I go here, defend both of them? So when my opponent plays a move like this, I can easily play this move. I think I can. But am I not lining myself up? Am I not lining myself up for some discovered check? Is that not what I'm doing? Is that not what I'm doing? Lining myself up for some discovered attack when this knight's move? Wow, this position is crazy. This is what I'm talking about. This position is crazy. I can't lose this pawn. That's not a pawn I want to lose. That's not a pawn I want to lose. Do I want to play a move like this? Probably want to play this. Wow. Look at my pieces. They are really not looking nice. I should have gone for this. Oh, my opponent sacks for 2 pieces. Maybe I can't complain. They are threatening checkmate here. They are threatening all kinds of stuff. They are threatening all kinds of stuff. I feel like just sacrificing this way. I feel like sacrificing this way. So when they capture here, I just defend this. And I think maybe my position is better that way. Ooh, I can't do that. What was I even thinking? I can't do that. I can't do that. What was I thinking? I have to capture this way, and I'm going to get hit with a check. I'm going to get hit with a check. I'm going to get it with a check. What if they hit me with this check? They can come here. The move I don't like, but I have to acknowledge. Ooh, that's really nasty. That's really nasty. That's very nasty. Where am I going to? Where am I going to? Guys, I'm getting checkmated here. I am getting checkmated here. I am getting checkmated. I miscalculated that. If I go here, my opponent captures here with check, and then captures here with check, and that's checkmate. I miscalculated that. I just miscalculated for 1 minute, and that's it. Wow. I just miscalculated for 1 minute, and that's it. That's it. It's over. My opponent doesn't even see it. They for real. They for real. Oh, I have this. I thought I was getting cooked. I thought it was checkmate. But I'm down 4 points of material. How am I surviving? Wow. Check here. Wow. Getting destroyed. This is checkmate. Yes. Wow, 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 wow. That was a good game from my opponent. Let's get for another game going. Can I play you? After this game, I'll start playing viewers. After this game. Let's go here. Okay. Are we going? Okay, I thought we were going to see the field or something. Guys, if you are watching after this game, start sending me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and a blitz game. My opponent is going to push forward. That's what they play. That's what they usually just play. They just give back the piece and say, look at your piece. They're looking stupid now. That's what they do. Give back the piece, and their claim is that your pieces are looking not nice. Ooh, I just blundered. I just blundered that. Or did I? Yes, I did. Yes, I just blundered it. I just blundered this pawn, but my opponent might not capture it. Just miscalculated one thing in that position. My position was already bad. My opponent sacked the rook, and they already have 2 pieces for a rook. So if we go into an end game, my opponent has a very good chance of winning the end game. If we go into one, but I just miscalculated something that just leads to checkmate in 5. I think it just leads to checkmate in 5, and my opponent found all the accurate moves, which is not too hard for a 2-1. If you ask me, I would say it's not too hard for a 2-1 to find that. Can't I just capture here? Can't I just capture there? And this is hanging. Ooh. Let's go here. Oh, I can't go there. Let's go here. My opponent has to be careful. My opponent has to be careful because if they play some... Okay, they can play a move like this, after which I'm going to go here. If they play a random move like this, that just loses to this because I can capture there with check, and that's checkmate. But they are going to block the check, and I just capture the queen. and move my bishop somewhere. So they might want to play this move, but I think the issue with that move is that I'm going to strike with this pawn push. Or maybe I strike with this pawn push first, trying to open up an attack here. Is my opponent not just going to castle? They're not just going to castle. I think they are just going to castle. Okay. That's bad now, isn't it? Isn't it just bad? How are you defending this? Because I want to go here. Are you going to trade everything? Oh, I can't go there. That's what my opponent is saying. Thanks to this annoying bishop, I can't go there. Wow. Thanks to that annoying bishop, I can't go there. I can't go there thanks to this annoying bishop. Can I? I think I can. But my opponent just captures with their queen. Instead of the knight, they capture with their queen. Okay, so what if I go here instead? Does that force anything from my opponent now? Because I'm just threatening to go here next. But then my opponent can play this move. And then they will be attacking something I don't want them to attack. Because if I go here now, my opponent can play this move. My opponent, if I go here now, what is my opponent going to do? Are they going to castle? Let's say they castle, for instance, and I play this move. If they castle, that's trouble. But if I go here and my opponent goes here, see, I can no longer play that. I can no longer go for that. Okay. Or maybe then I have something different. Let's go here. What if they strike my knight, my bishop? Ooh, that's also adding another attacker here. That's adding another attacker there. So maybe I just have to go back here. Just try to pressure this knight out of my position. That's adding another attacker here. Something I have to watch out for. I wanted to go attack, attack, and attack, but just took a pause there. And I realized maybe I have to take that pause. This bishop is very annoying. Very annoying bishop. Maybe I would have played this move. Wow. Opponent strikes with that nasty, very looking nasty move. Nasty looking move. If they block with this, I have this check. When they block, I have this check. But the king can step forward. Very nasty king. Very annoying king. So, okay, I think I'm going to end up losing something. But my opponent might not have castling right. They might end up losing their castling right. I really wish to capture here, but I can't. So what if I go here? Instead, I can't go there. I have to move that piece. I would love to go here with intentions of attacking here. What have I been playing, guys? What have I been playing? What have I been playing? I don't think I've been playing an amazing chess these days. I don't think I've been playing some amazing chess. And my opponent block this. I think I capture here and that's dangerous. So what if they block this way? Then I think I can play this move. That's a check. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. And if my opponent goes to the back rank, I immediately capture here. I immediately captured there. But I have to watch out for this, because if they can capture here, I cannot recapture, because they have some checkmate lining up here if I capture with my king. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, what if they decide to go here? Will I go in here, check? But isn't that just check? Isn't that just check, check, check? Because what check do I have anymore? I don't think I have any other check. I don't think I have any other check. If my opponent plays this move, very dangerously looking move, don't think I have any further checks. And that's just sad. That's very sad. Okay. Even if I go here, check. Even if I go there, check. I can't capture here because of the pin. Very nasty pin. Very nasty looking pin. So let's go here, check. Are they going to block this way? That I may be interested in seeing. Am I? I'm probably not interested in seeing that. If I go here, my opponent just captures here. When I trade here, what do I have? Let's go here. Looks like my opponent can sack and try to continue the attack. And because once they capture with their, if they capture with their pawn, I think I'm just going to capture here. My opponent can capture here, but I think I'm just going to capture this way. So let's see what my opponent is cooking. What if they just attack my queen? Can I ignore and just attack their queen? Looks like what I would like to do. If my opponent attacks my queen, let's say they attack my queen with a rook, I just feel like ignoring and playing a move like this. Saying if you capture there, I've already captured a knight and I just end up capturing another queen. And if you do not capture, I have a move coming here. I have some nasty move coming over there. Wow. Some crazy tactics happening on this board. Some crazy tactics going on this board. I know my opponent is thinking of this and probably doing this or capturing here and seeing if this check leads to anything. Oh, that looks nice. That looks nice. Really nice. Looks really, really nice. Looks like they want to ignore and just go knight here. Try to sack, sack. Go for a checkmate. Is there any? I don't think there is any. Oh, there might be. What if I go here instead? Because if I go here, it's looking dangerous. It's looking dangerously dangerous. So if I go here and my opponent strike with this, I think I just block this way. but they can capture this way. And if they strike with that, maybe I just go back. Maybe I just go back. Let's go here. I feel like going here, trying to force this queen away from my position. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works, but I want to go for it. I want to give this check and pick up this knight. That's something I'm thinking of. So how can my opponent keep defending this square? They can play a move like this. Okay. That move does the job as well. That move also does the job. My position is just really bad now. My position is very bad now. What if I go here? My opponent just straight. I love to attack this. I love to attack the queen. I love to keep attacking the queen. Let's attack the queen. Think I will attack the queen. My opponent might play a move like this. And I want to go here next. I just want to develop my pieces because not developing my pieces is how I easily lose this. Although my position is losing, completely losing, but I want to develop my pieces. Okay. Let's go here. My opponent was going for a knight. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that with them. They were going for my rook. My position is lost. Not just lost, completely lost. Not just lost, but completely lost. This is a piece they can capture. And after they capture it, where are they going to escape to? Because I have plans of coming here, check. But if I go there, my opponent can capture here. And they can also sit down here. So maybe I go here. Okay. If I go here, where's my opponent going? Where's my opponent going if I go there? They might want to go here. They might want to go there. And they go there. Looks like they can. But I think I can capture and I'm chilling. Let's go here. I'm attacking. Ooh, okay, I thought I blundered it. I have this defense. Wow. I'm down 7 points of material. 7 points of material. That's crazy, guys. That is really crazy. And looks like my opponent can capture here. My opponent is not running out of good moves. My opponent wants to force a trade. A queen trade. One that I may not want to be part of. I don't want to trade the queens because my opponent is running out of time. And since they are running out of time, I have better chance of actually doing something. I have better chance of actually maybe getting some kind of nasty checkmate. Okay, I think I have this check. Very nasty check. And this check. And queen trade. I think I'm going to pass. Queen trade. Should I pass? Maybe I shouldn't pass. Let's go here. I want to go here next. Let's go here next. Wow. Wow. Let's go here. Wow. So without time, I can't beat these two players. Wow, wow, wow. Play quick, your opponent will stress. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. My opponent was stressed, but while playing quick, I also have to find accurate moves. Because if I just play a serious blunder, my opponent will just win the game. Okay, at the end of the day, I was winning. My opponent was completely leading that game. I just ended up blundering 2 pawns. That was bad. What was the best move? I thought about this move, but I dismissed it. I dismissed it because my opponent can play this move from what I calculated. And I no longer have this move. But apparently, this move is just a blunder. But why? If you want to play me, now is the time. But don't send me just send me an unrated challenge. Just make sure it is unrated. Isn't that just a blunder? Can't I just play this? The way the engine thinks about it move. And now when I play this, that's bad. The engine says it's just bad. Oh, it's bad because I just lose this. That's why it is bad. So what if I try to defend it and go here? Guys, if you want to play me, send me a challenge now. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. So let's see follow up. Okay, I had to go here. Wow. Wow. So after H2, my opponent plays this. And after playing that, then I go here. No. Then I go here. Asking the knight to go away. And what if my opponent goes here? Which looks like a very logical move. Or maybe they can't go there, but they can give this check. But maybe the check doesn't do anything. I see a challenge coming in, but it is a rapid game. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Okay, they can even play that. They can play that. What am I even doing? Then I go here. Wow. Let's see the follow-up here. They just castle. Can I capture here? Or is that too much to ask? That might be too much to ask. Maybe my opponent goes here. And it feels like I have to sack here, no? I see challenges coming in, but they are 10-minute game. I'm not accepting 10-minute challenge. I won't be able to play a lot of viewers if I'm playing 10-minute challenge. If I'm playing 10-minute challenge, I won't be able to play a lot of viewers. So let's make it 5 minutes, please. Let's make it 5 minutes and unrated. Bro, he has 10 seconds. Yes, I think I should have even traded the queens when he had 10 seconds. Should have traded the queens and I'm just chilling. Alright, if you want to play me, now is the time. Let the challenge come in. Let the challenge come in, but the challenge we have is unrated, but it is 10 minutes. I can't afford to play one person in the 10-minute time control. That will take a lot of time. That will take maybe 20 minutes if the person put up a good fight. If the person put up a good fight, that might take close to 20 minutes for just one user, for just one viewer. So let's make it 5 minutes. Let's make it 5 minutes. Okay, before the challenge start rolling in, I'm not seeing any challenge. Okay, okay, crest is there. Crest. Okay, crest, I can't play accept 10-minute challenge now. I'm playing 5 minutes. I want to play as many viewers as I can. And accepting 10-minute challenge, if you put up a good fight, the game might end after 20 minutes. That's just too much time to give to one person. That's just too much time to give to one viewer. 20 minutes for one game. If the person put up a good fight. So let's make it 5 minutes. Let's make it 5 minutes and unrated, or 3 minutes. But I think I will accept 5 minutes max. Maximum time control. Let's go for, while I'm waiting for challenges, let me get some rated blitz game going. Wow. I've been humbled today by the rapid games I played. Okay, this is a very old account. So let's get going. If you want to play me, send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is a blitz game. It is a blitz game and unrated. I want to go here. Let's go here. And then break this annoying pin. Break the annoying pin. So now I can move my bishop somewhere. I can capture here. Okay, my opponent sees that. Decides to go away. Let's go here. Looks like I have this move, but I don't. My opponent is accepting to have double pawns. I would love to go here, but that's too much, I guess. Is it? I think it is. Let's go here. Maybe I go here. Try to capture here. Let's go here. You even bishop. Go away. Alright, that's how they want to trade the bishop. That's how they are going to trade the bishop. Should I go defend my bishop, my knight? Do I go defend my rook? Look, I feel like playing this move, but it doesn't work. Feel like going here. Feel like going there, but do I really have to go there? Alright guys, now is the time. If you want to play me, send a challenge. This queen is looking soft. How do I take advantage of that softness? Doesn't look like there is a way to do that. I would love to go here, but there is no move there. I would love to go here, but this knight is being as annoying as it can be. So let's go here and go here, I guess. This is a move I'll be happy to play. That's a move I'll be very happy to play. Go here. Now as it will hit this and this, but my opponent is saying no. Okay, now I think I want to hop back in here and try to, excuse me, try to bring a rook over here and then try piling up on this pawn. Try to start piling up on the pawn. Let's go. I want to go here and then lift another rook, and then lift another rook. Ooh. I was thinking if I had some nasty here and some check here. There's really nothing going on there. Feel like capturing, and after the capture, go here. That's trouble. That's really nothing. There's nothing going on there. Okay. I guess I didn't see that coming. Let's go here. Let's go here. I want to pile up on this pawn and try to win the pawn. That's what I want to do. Pile up on the pawn and try to win the pawn. Let's go here. Let's go. Might get it with this move. Not a move I like, but a move that looks like it does the job. I want to give this check, but it does nothing. Check does absolutely nothing. Check does absolutely nothing. Let's go here. So how do I pile up here? That's something I want to do now. I want to continue piling up on this pawn, just so that my opponent, okay, my opponent decides to go there. Very not nice move. I would love to play a move like this to sit on that pawn, but my opponent is going for my pawns. My opponent is going for my pawn, looking like I can't defend, but I think I have this move. I have to defend that pawn. How do I continue with the attack? Looks like I can grab this pawn now. Wish I have this move. Ooh, I have this check. I have that check, but I have that check. But my opponent can play this move. My opponent can play that move. Not a move I really appreciate. Let's try to lock that king. Let's go here. Trying to lock that king out. Want to go here, check. Wow. How do I deliver checkmate here? How do I deliver checkmate here? I want my opponent to go back. I think this is a draw now. But if my opponent just goes back to this square, I deliver checkmate. If they go back there, that's checkmate. If they had gone back here, that's checkmate. That would be checkmate. Wow, I was running low on time. I was running low on time. But you could move your pawn to h4 to check. You would go. Have you missed checkmate in two? Did I? Did I miss checkmate in two? Guys, if you want to play me, now is the time. Just send a challenge. Make sure the challenge is unrated and a blitz game. Make sure the challenge is unrated and a blitz game. And we get going from there. The game was, I didn't have any checkmate in two. I never had checkmate in two. I never did have checkmate in two. Okay, I see a challenge. Let's get going. Let's go there. Let's go. Want to play me now is the time. Send an unrated challenge. Tamu SKs, every time you always say I miss checkmate. I just analyzed with the engine. There was no checkmate there, Camo SK. I just analyzed with the engine and there was no checkmate there. You can see the graph. The graph never went up, skyrocketed. So there was no checkmate there. Okay, let's get another rated game going since that challenge has been aborted. Since the challenge was aborted, let's get another one rolling. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Opening and capture here, which is the best move, I guess. Decided not to. Capturing here just allows me play this check. I don't think my opponent is going to let me play. Okay, they let me. Let me. Ooh, that's an. It doesn't work. How did I miss that? It doesn't work. Maybe I should have thrown in this move. I should have thrown in this move. I should have played in this move. How did I miss that? I should have played that move first. I should have played this move. Try to force the knight away. I should have played that move. Force the knight away. Let's say I go here. My opponent is going to capture. Wow. Let's go here. Wow. I think that capture was still possible if I had gone about it the correct way. Let's go here. Trying to just make sure we blow open any kind of cover on that king. Dear king, we don't want you to be left with any kind of cover. But I am down with peace. I am down with peace. Not too nice. Not a nice position. Not a nice position to be playing in. I am down with peace. Looks like my opponent wants to go here. I'm interested in going here. I was thinking if I had maybe a check here, but they can capture this way or capture a different way. Okay. So how do I go? Let's go here. I think I want to give this check. Want to give that check. Right. Go away. Let's give this check. Love to give this check, but my opponent immediately going to just capture. Let's go here instead. If I capture here, my opponent can capture this way. So let's go forward this way. Did I? Wow. I wasn't paying attention and I just gave up a pawn. I really would love to give this check. I would love to give that check. Let's go here. Now I want to play this move. I would love to give that check, but the check doesn't lead to any desired outcome. Ooh, my opponent can hop in the knight here. Nasty looking move. That might not be. Let's go here. The knight is hopping in here. The knight can go here. What an annoying knight. Very annoying knight. What an annoying night. Just very annoying. Can I go here? Go for trades. If my opponent goes here, they make my life easy for me. So they are not going there. Feel like going here, trying to trying to have trying to keep the threat coming. Let's go here. So I'm going to get it with this move. That I can confirm. That I can confirm. Ooh. Opponent just gives up that. Opponent just gives up that. Okay. Well, they are already winning. They're already winning, so they can afford to do that. They can afford to do that. They are already winning. They not. They are already winning. Let's close down this bishop. That bishop is getting out of hand. Let's go here. Opponent can offer a trade this way. A trade I wouldn't like to accept, but what are my choices? Let's say I go here, go. Oh, I would love to go there, but let's go here first. Okay. I can't even do that. That's a move I would love to play, but I can't play it. But if I capture here, I just end up losing. So let's do this. I'm hitting this pawn, and I'm hitting this pawn. And my opponent is defending just well. My opponent is defending very well. Okay. So I feel like playing a move like this. I feel like playing a move like this. This is defending the square, so I don't have to worry about it. I can't capture here. That just simply drops this. Okay. Let's go here. So that if they push forward, I can capture. I don't want to capture because it forces a trade. If I capture, it doesn't even forces a trade because I just lose my rook because the queen is attacking the rook and they will have another rook attacking the rook and there's no way. Okay, maybe there's a way. Maybe I can go here and defend, but I don't want to trade pieces. The more pieces I trade, the happier my opponent is. The more pieces that are leaving this board, the happier my opponent is. Let's go here. I want to go for this check. That's a check my opponent doesn't want to allow. That is a check my opponent does not want to allow. Let's go here. I want to go for this. Okay. All right, my opponent is checking all the boxes. So, love to go somewhere else. I would love to go somewhere else, but I can't. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Hit the annoying queen. Go away, you evil queen. Okay, the queen can go here. I don't like that the queen can do that, but it can. Queen. Oh, queen can also do that. The queen can also do that. Let's go here. I wish I can put this rook here. I wish I can magically put the rook there, but I can't. Okay. Looks like my opponent is going for some check, but there is no check. I just picked that up. Wow. 30 seconds. Not a lot of time. 30 seconds is not a lot of time. This is a move I'll be happy to see. Just give this fork. That's a move I'll be happy to see. Also would love to play this move, but let's go here. I want to go here now. And there'll be a lot of pin on this pawn. Can I go there? Oh, I need to move. I need to move. Once this bishop moves, I have this check, and that check is looking really nasty. Check is looking nasty. Wow. My opponent just blundered that now. My opponent just blundered. Wow. Wow. I was down with full piece and I made a comeback. I was down with full piece. I was down with full piece and I made a comeback. Wow. 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 If you want to play me, now is the time. Send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and a blitz game. Careful with the queen. Yes, yes. G3 is hanging. Was G3 hanging? If you want to play me after a game, just send me a challenge and I will accept. But before the challenge start rolling in, let's get some other games going. Romy Tita, happy to see you here again. Welcome to the channel. Let's go here. Do I want to go here? Yes. I want to go for the Smith Morale, even though I don't know what I'm doing there. But for some reason, that's not the Smith Morale Gambit. It's called the Tatakoa now. Sicilian Defense, Tatakoa Variation. Look, that was what I was threatening. And if they capture, I have some annoying check there. I think I'm still going here. Let's go here. Do I want to go here? Does it lose a pawn? It doesn't. Yes, it just causes a trade. We just have to trade some more pieces. I want to attack that queen. I want to just attack the queen. I would love to go here. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. If they capture here, I can capture here and I capture there with check. So I have nothing to worry about. I really want to capture here, but that's nothing. That's asking for trouble. So let's not ask for trouble. I want to go here. I'm down 2 pawns. I need to find a way to create a very decisive attack. That's what I need to do. Create a very decisive attack. I'm hitting this. But most importantly, I just want to go here. Okay. My opponent sees what I'm planning to do and they say no to it. My opponent just say, no, you're not doing that. Don't worry, you are not doing that. Let's go here. I want to slide my queen over here when they castle and start trying to cause havoc over there. Am I shying away from a trade? I don't think so. Let's go crazy over here. Okay. I feel like giving that up. But that's asking for serious trouble. That is asking for serious trouble. I think it is. So let's go away. Maybe I can try to go here. Try to open up that part of the board. It's something I really want to do. Thinking of going there. Issue is that my opponent would like to, okay, they would like to bring a rook over there and try to trade everything. But while they are busy trying to trade everything, oh, let's go. I don't want to trade that. Let's go here. I want to push forward next. Let's go here. Let's go here. My opponent is going to capture here. I think that's the plan. They just want to trade everything and win the game. That's the plan. I feel like sacking there and just going here. But that's a lot of sacrifice and I may not survive it. I may not survive it. That's a lot of sacrifices. Oh, that's a blunder now. Oh, that's not a move I wanted to play. I've sacrificed too much. I'm going to lose this one for sure. You didn't use foul language. I guess Streamlab just assumed you used something really foul. Let's go there. Let's go here. Guys, I don't even have a pawn on the board. Very nasty position. I don't have a pawn. Very nasty position. I really want to sack here, go for check, check, but there's really nothing going on there. There is absolutely nothing going on over there. So let's go here. My opponent can decide to pin me this way. A pin I would like to stay away from. Can decide to go there and pin me. Pin the rook. My king doesn't have any good defense. Okay. Let's go here. I want to go for this check. And the check doesn't do anything. The check does absolutely nothing. If I go for this check, my opponent goes here. And when I come back here, my opponent is striking with this move. So he's trading what I want to do. Probably not. But how do I respond to this? How do I respond to that move? Not a move I want to see. Maybe if I can get to trade the rooks. Maybe if I can get to trade the rooks, I'm chilling. Maybe if I can get to trade those rooks, then we'll have an opposite colored bishop endgame. And maybe I'm chilling. Maybe I'm chilling in that one. Maybe I would be chilling. Let's go here. I want to trade. I want to trade it down. Just want to trade it down. Want to trade down. If I can trade the rooks, I don't think I'll survive it, even if I trade the rooks. Position is just too bad. I don't think I'm going to survive it, even if I trade the rooks. I think my best chances is keeping the rook on the board, keeping the rooks on the board. I think that's my best chance. Try to keep the rook on the board. But if I go here, trying to pile up on that pawn. Okay. Trying to play fast, just want to flag my opponent. Like, why not? Like, why not? Why not? Okay. Let's go here. My opponent wanted to go here, I guess. So I'm taking that away from them now. Taking that away from him. If I go here, then comes maybe a check here and I'm losing that. So that's not something I want to lose. So let's go somewhere else. Okay, I can't go there. Let's go away. Wow. Wow. My opponent has to start pushing pawns. That's how they win. Push pawns. That's how you win. Push your pawns. That's how you win. Wow. And they pushed the wrong pawn. They pushed the wrong pawn. Push the wrong pawn. They pushed the wrong pawn. They will like a stalemate now. They will really love a stalemate. Stalemate is something they are praying for. Is there? Okay, let's go here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm making a new queen. I am making a new queen. Am I? Think I am. Wow, let's play fast. Okay. Stalemate. Ah! Ah! That's stalemate. 6 seconds. 6 seconds. I was panicking. When I saw 6 seconds, I was just panicking. Full panic mode. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. When I saw 6 seconds, I was just playing too fast. Too fast. Let's go. I'm playing one chance. Hope you are going to give me one chance. Hope you are going to give me one chance. What do we have here? Queens can be declined. That would have been a beautiful save. Well, it is actually a save if you look at it, because I was the one struggling throughout that game. Guys, you can see, even at my level, someone can be up a lot of material and still not be able to convert it, even at my level. So you really don't want to be in a haste to resign. You really don't want to be in a haste to resign. And by not resigning every time you are down 2 pawns or maybe 3 pawns, sometimes you can even be down a piece. By not resigning, you become really resilient. You become resilient and very resourceful in your games. You become resilient and resourceful. You just try to find stuff to keep the game going. So why resigning makes sense when you are down a lot of material, like when you are down a full queen. At some level, I think it's okay to resign. At my level, if I'm down a full queen, except my opponent just plays the game away, there's no way I'm coming back there. Except maybe I have some really nice attack. Somehow I just have some nice attack. If not, there's no way I'm coming back. It will be really rare for me to come back. So in a nutshell, you don't want to be in a haste to resign. I think I want to keep the bishop pair. My opponent gave me the bishop pair, so let's hold on to it. Let's hold on to the bishop pair. Give me the bishop pair. Leave the bishop pair for me. I want to go here. I want to go here and here. If my opponent lets me. Looks like my opponent is not going to let me do that. Craziness. That's bad now. This is just a fork. That is a very nice fork. Can I complain? That's a nice fork. I feel like going here now. Which looks like it does something. Probably does nothing. My opponent just push forward. So let's go here. Trying to pile up on this pawn. Pile up on the pawn. Let's go. I want to remove this bishop. Go away, you evil bishop. Go away. My opponent wants to capture here. Maybe they want to even do it. Maybe they want to throw in that move, but you can't throw in that move. You can't throw in that move. I don't know if I'm playing some risky chess. Let's go here. My opponent wants to capture here, but if I do some, okay, I could. I can't. Maybe I could have played a move like this, but let's leave it this way. I don't mind. My opponent might capture this pawn, but I think I have this check coming. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. Go away, you evil knight. Go away, you evil knight. I was thinking of sacking here and coming in with this check and then picking this up. But because the knight is sitting there, I don't have that. I don't have that. Let's try to do this and try to double up on this file. Oh, thought I had some nice move. Ooh, thought I was about to lose that. I thought I was about to lose my queen. I thought my queen was getting trapped. Guys, if you want to play me, now is the time. And if you're watching the stream, you are yet to smash that like button, kindly help me double tap that screen. Just help me support the stream by liking it. Okay, my opponent can give a check here, but it's just a check. I just step away. I want to pile up on this. I want to capture this pawn. I don't know if I should go for this pawn instead. If I should go for the pawn instead. But almost everything is winning for me, yeah? And the time situation is also my biggest ally. It is also my biggest ally. The time situation is my biggest ally in this position. I want to run my rook here. That just gives a pawn. That gives a pawn. Why is my opponent giving a pawn? Why are they giving a pawn? I'm going to grab it. Let them show me the tactics that they are cooking. Show me the tactics you are cooking. Show me the tactics you are cooking. I have ideas of going here. Wow, that's a crazy move. I have some nasty ideas coming there. I have some very nasty ideas coming there. Okay, and although it might not work the way I want, but I think it works just well. Works just well. Okay, probably doesn't work. I'm threatening to just capture here. Okay, now it works. Now it works perfectly. Because when you capture here, then comes this check, and it is a fork on the queen and the king. One chance, that was a good game from you. Guys, if you want to play me, now is the time. Send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated. Just make sure the challenge is unrated, and I am gladly accepting it. Okay, my opponent declines the trade. Is that going to be enough? Is it going to be enough to decline the trade? That I don't really think. I don't think it's enough to decline the trade. I have this check coming next. That check is just extremely annoying. Not a check my opponent would like to see on this board. That's not a check my opponent would like to see on the board, because the check is just checkmate. That's just checkmate. My opponent resigns. That's just checkmate, because after this check, this square is taken and this square is taken by the bishop, and there's nothing to block there. All right, guys, if there's someone else that want to play me, let the challenge come in. One chance, I would love to keep playing you. I would love to keep playing you, but since I'm seeing only your challenge, let's accept. Okay, one chance is going for some flank business. For some flank pawn business. Let's go. I think I've ruined everything, if you ask me. I think the idea of that move is just to go here, isn't it? I think my opponent might play a move like this with ideas of coming in here. Let me develop my knight. Okay, let's capture here. I really feel like, oh, I really feel like just going, feel like going somewhere not there. feel like just capturing here. I really feel like doing that. I feel like doing that, but it's a blunder. It's a blunder. I feel like playing a move that's a blunder. Let's just step away from that. I think I'm throwing in this check. No way I'm not throwing that in. Oh, I should have played that move earlier. What was I even calculating? If I had played it earlier, if I had played it earlier, a block and I capture. Okay. Looks like I just succeeded in getting myself trapped. Did I? I just succeeded in getting myself trapped. Don't think so. Threatening to go here. I can capture here if they attack me. And I'm going to castle next. Just to stay away from trouble. Maybe I shouldn't castle next. My queen is quite soft over there. My queen is not too happy over there. So I might just have to be very careful. My queen is very soft there. My queen might get trapped. Okay, but not that way. I don't think you trap me that way. I don't think you succeed in trapping me that way. Alright, let me castle. And if my opponent succeed in trapping me, which is looking like something that is possible. It's looking possible. It's looking like it's possible. Let's go here. Ooh, I can just play a move like this. And by playing a move like this, I allow my queen all of these squares. So let's do that before it becomes something else. Before it becomes something else, let's do that. Before it becomes something else, let's go for that. Guys, if you are watching, you want to play me, let the challenge come in. My opponent might want to play a move like this, just saying your queen is going nowhere, but I'm going to do this. Can I do that? Just do this. Wow. This is looking like trouble. Looking like trouble. Okay. I think I can go here now. That was some nice try from my opponent, trying to trap my queen. Trying to trap my queen. That was nice, but no, I don't think I want that queen to get trapped. My queen is going to live to tell the story. My queen is not getting trapped. Let's go here. Probably want to do this. I want to attack this, but they attack me here. Okay. Let's go here. My opponent means that that's just checkmate in one. I was surprised. When I saw that move, I was surprised. One chance, that's a good game from you. Let's play somebody else. Let's play somebody else. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Master, reverse play with me, brother. If you want to play me, send challenge, send challenge. Let the challenge come in. I am happily going to accept. Let the challenge come in. I'm waiting for your challenge. If you want to play me, let the challenge come in. Okay, I see a challenge from, I can't pronounce that. Indege. Indege. That's a relatively new account, but let's go. Going for the Scotch Gambit. Capturing here is the way. Some people play a move like this. Okay, my opponent captures. Eagle hunting destroyed me in one variation in the Scotch Gambit that, wow, I was just stunned. I was stunned. My opponent doesn't go for any of the challenging lines. Just decided to give back the pawn. They just decided to give back the pawn. I'm interested in castling now. Ooh. They like going for the sacrifice coming in here, but it doesn't exist. So let's castle. Let's castle. Wow. That queen is looking really soft. Opponent's queen is looking soft. It's looking quite soft. Not as soft as I would like it to be. Not as soft. Oh, thought there was some checkmate. Okay, there is none. They can actually capture here. My opponent is thinking, can I do that? Can I do that? Yes, you can. You can do that. I mean that the knight is defending the square and also staying away from any kind of pin. My opponent is taking too long to think. They are wondering, how did this guy blunder this? Is he not 2000 rated? Is he not rated 2-1? How did he blunder this? That's what my opponent is trying to figure out now. They are trying to figure out how I end up blundering such a basic tactic of losing a pawn. What? You had to capture, you had to capture. There is really nothing here. Sometimes in chess, you just have to be brave. Just go for it. If it is losing, then you just lose. You have to capture there. There's really no attack. If you capture here, when I bring my rook over, you can go back. And when you go back, you are even threatening to go here. You are keeping this defended. Even if I double up, it is well defended. You can castle then. I want to give it back. No, I'm not giving it back. I'm not giving it back. Let's go away. Let's try to hop in a knight here. Probably hop in a knight here. Go for this fork. This bishop is extremely annoying. Bishop. Okay, my opponent wants to go for this pin. So I thought they wanted to go for the pin, but they said no. I'm not interested in any pin. Let's go here. Thought they were very interested in the pin. I would love to go here, but I'm getting nothing from. Okay, now I think I have ideas of going here. I have some nice ideas now. But even if I go here, I just get a pawn. I just get a pawn. I think I might just end up just ignoring. Guys, I'm trying to set up something, but my opponent wants to go for this pawn. My opponent wants to go for this pawn. So let's play this multi-purpose move. What is the idea? The idea is to go here next, and then land this check, pick up this queen. That is the idea. My opponent might try to play a cheeky move like going here. You can try to do that. Ooh. Thought I had this, but I don't. Let's go forward. Forward next. My opponent can try to go here, taking advantage of this pin and trying to deliver checkmate. But that move is bad because I can land this move, stopping the checkmate. Okay. My opponent sees that. Why did you see it? How did you end up seeing that? Go away, you evil knight. Go away, you evil knight. You evil knight. Go away. That's a nice move. Let's go here. I think I had this move. Do I? Don't think so. Looks like I have this move. Ooh. Okay, my opponent is threatening to come here. I don't know if I should capture this bishop. Let the bishop leave. I know I can go here, and after the trade, I win myself something, but it's getting really dangerous. It is getting really dangerous. Let's go this way. It's getting dangerous. It is getting dangerous. Looks like I'm going to lose a pawn. Looks like I'm going to lose a pawn. And but I'm up a piece. I'm going to lose a pawn. This move is really unnecessary. Okay, I'm not. I'm not going to. I thought I was going to lose a pawn. Okay, that's bad now. That's bad now. That is bad at very different levels. Let's go here. Ooh. I think I should have just captured there. What did I do? What am I playing, guys? What am I playing? I should have just captured there. I should have just captured there and I'm chilling. I should have captured here, and when they capture this way, that square is no longer defended by anything. Then I hop in there. Then I hop in there. Okay, my opponent just forgot about the bishop. Or they are planning to go here, but it doesn't work because I can defend my rook this way. I can also go back this way to defend my rook, and I can pick up a pawn to defend my rook. Okay. What does that move do? Does probably nothing. Let's go here. Trying to force a queen trade. Trying to force that trade. Let's go here. Force a queen trade. Let the queens leave the board. Let the queens leave the board. Let the queen leave the board. My opponent is going to launch forward this way. Going here. Going here. To capture this, I just pick this up. And now I'm going here. Does this work? Probably doesn't. Probably doesn't. I want to hop in here next. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And then I have this move. And I'm going for the next pawn. Alright, bad bead. Bar bead. Let me accept your challenge. Your challenge is rated, so I'm going to send you an unrated challenge. I'm going to send you an unrated challenge so we get going. GM Nikki, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. GM Nikki. I'm playing in the FIDE World Cadet Championship. That's good. How has the game been going? How has the game been going? I need to play in one FIDE tournament so that I can also say I've played. I'm playing in FIDE rated tournament, but I've not. Take some in Nigeria, the FIDE tournaments are not just everywhere. They are not just everywhere. Let's go here. I want to go here. Let's go for simple threats in this game. I want to go there, just get the bishop pair back, and looks like I'm going to get it anyways. Okay, my opponent decides to give me over there. But I'm setting up some baby tactics. I'm saying, their opponent, if you castle, I just captured here. That's what I'm saying. Immediately you castle, I'm just going to capture there. Immediately you castle, I'm just going for that capture. That's what I'm saying. Let's go here. Okay, my opponent can actually hop in a knight here. The knight is quite annoying. They can hop in a knight here. Let's go here. Like they are not castling anytime soon. So my opponent is still thinking, how do I castle? They can try this move. I just remove that, and after the trade, I pick up a pawn, and the threat is still very much alive. Okay, they decided to play something else. I would love to go. Let's go here. Let's try to remove this annoyance. But now they can castle. Now they can castle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's go. Feel like going here, but there is nothing going on there. Let's go here. Okay, now they can play this move. They can play that as well. I want to go here and probably go here next. Let's go here. This pawn is hanging. I'm threatening to go here. I'm threatening to go here. Okay. Think this doesn't take away my threat. But can I go here instead? No. I think this is stronger. I think that's stronger. My opponent can capture here. But when they capture here, I'm going to slide it. Oh, they don't even capture. Thought they were going to just capture. So let's say, dear annoying bishop, are you not trapped? Are you not trapped? Or maybe then they can capture my... Okay. I was expecting they will capture here, and then I can play this move. But they decided not to capture there, and that changes the equation. That changes the equation. Let's... do I want to capture there? This guy is playing really well. If I go here, I end up with a double pawn. I end up having a double pawn. Let's go. Go away, you evil queen. Okay, I'm up a pawn. Maybe I should start pushing the pawn. When you're up a pawn, what do you want to do with your passed pawns? Push it. You want to push your passed pawn. You want to push your passed pawn. I'll capture here. I believe my opponent is going to play this move. That's what I suspect my opponent is going to do. Okay, they don't do that. They decided to play something else. They decided to play something else. Right. I feel like just going here. But that loses this pawn. Not a pawn I want to lose. So let's defend our pawn. Let's defend the pawn. And let's defend the pawn. I'm going to create another pass pawn. I am going to create another pass pawn that I'll push here and start pushing forward. Let's go. Another pass pawn. Here we go. Here we go, another pass pawn. Let's go here. Kick this away. Then start pushing a pawn. Go away, you evil piece. I go here. Oh, my opponent just captures here. Does that work? Looks like it works. I go forward now. My opponent just push. So let's go here. My opponent is playing quite decent. Is this guy actually 500? There's no way this guy is 500. There is no way this guy is 500. How is 500 playing this nice chess? I say 500 playing this nice chess. Oh, yes, that was hasty. How is a 500 playing this nice chess? What kind of 500 is this? I don't think this guy is 500. Don't think that's a 500. We have an end game. We have an end game here. Not a very nice end game. Am I about to lose a pawn end game against this guy? Wow. Wow. This is equal. And my opponent knows it's equal. Wow. If I say I'm not surprised, I'm lying. If I say I'm not surprised, I'm just lying. If I say I'm not surprised, I'm lying. This guy played very well. Let's see. Wow. Maybe this is just one of a lifetime game. I know they were not cheating, because if they were cheating, they should have messed me up. That's for sure. But this is really crazy. This is really crazy. This is really crazy. My opponent found some really correct move to actually draw this game. Wow. What are you doing in 500 rating points? You don't belong in 500 rating points. You have no business with 500 rating points. Babid, you have no business with 500 rating points. I don't know if you focus like this and play at your level. I think you should be maybe around 1.5. Master Reverse, play with me. Send me a challenge and I'll play with you. Let's go. Let's go. We are going for the Scotch. The Scotch Gambit. I can go for the Scotch game, but I want to go for something more aggressive. Want to go for something more aggressive. Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Go away, you evil knight. Go away, you evil knight. Where's the evil knight going? That's bad again. Because I'm going to chop off the knight. I'm going to chop off the knight. This knight is under attack. Okay, the knight can go here now. Okay, makes sense. It makes sense now. It makes sense. It makes sense that the knight can go there. Let's go there. That's an incredible find from my opponent. Okay, I have to be careful. My opponent might just move this and this will be under attack. So let's go here. Let's hop in here. Probably go here. But I have ideas of going here, trying to pick something up here. Ooh, what if I just go here? Okay, that's a fork, isn't it? I think it is. That's just a fork. That is just a fork. What are you looking for in that? What are you looking for going there? That's a fork. I have a lot of pieces protecting that pawn. My opponent is saying, you know what my opponent is saying? My opponent is saying, let me tell you what my opponent is saying here. My opponent is saying, if you capture here, I'm going to give this check and then pick up your queen. But I am saying, I'm going to capture here. And when you give me this check, I'm going to pick that up And when you capture my queen, I'm going to capture here with check, and it is a fork. And regardless of where you move the king, I'm going to capture here with check again. And if you capture with your queen, well, that's just good. But if you don't capture with your queen, I'm going to get bunch a lot of pieces for my queen, and it will be worth it. That's what I'm saying to my opponent. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to get a lot of pieces. I already have a bishop. I already have two bishops now. But I'm going to get a rook again. What more can I ask for? I'm going to get a rook again. What more can I ask for? Going to get a rook again for a queen. I'm up 8 points of material. You can see. You can just do the material count. You can see. I'm up 8 points of material. Can I complain? Let's go here. That's a nasty pin. That is a nasty pin. And I would love to go here next. Let's go here. I want to hop in here. Oh, that pin is not nasty because my opponent had this move. That pin is not nasty at all. That pin is not nasty. I'm going here. Now that's a nasty fork or double attack or fork. That's just very nasty now. Wow. A lot of people underestimate me rating. I had a lot of skill. I had a major skill drop when my ex passed away. That's really sad to hear. Sorry about your ex. Sorry about your ex. Remember when I went through a very hard breakup? A very hard breakup. It wasn't easy. It really wasn't easy. I lost a lot of rating points. So maybe I can understand. I lost a lot of rating points, but I think it's different. Different from losing someone you really love than someone just being a piece of garbage. All right, I see a lot of challenges. Let's go. Okay, master reverse. Master reverse is here. Master reverse. Let's go. Is master reverse going to destroy me? Super short. Okay, I think we are in a game now. I think we are playing now. Master reverse is going for the Sicilian. Let's remove some stuff. Let's remove the Smith Morra Gambit like someone who knows what they are doing. Okay, should I go here and go here? Or should I just go here? All right, let's go here. That move is screaming danger, danger. Okay, let's go for this pin. Let's go here. Let's go here. I want to capture here and then capture here. Let's see what master reverse is going to come up with. Let's see what we might get it with this. We might get it with a move like this. But I think I'm just going to capture here. And if they decide to capture here, okay, let's go here. If they decide to capture here, I'm happily just going to grab this. And if they decide to capture here, I think I can grab this as well before I grab this. Okay, now I can go for this. What? Master reverse is doing some master reverse stuff here. Master reverse is doing some reverse master stuff here. Some reverse master stuff. All right, let's castle here. I wanted to castle here, so I bring a rook into the attack immediately, but that's likely unnecessary. That is likely unnecessary. Let's go here, trying to pile up on this. Let's go here. I'm hitting this, and it's looking like there's no good square for that. Oh, it can capture here, except it can capture there. Not a capture I appreciate. Not a capture I appreciate, but a capture that does the job. Looks like I can capture here now. Okay. Let's say I capture here, check. My opponent goes and I capture here. That's bad. That is bad. That is a lot of bad chess. So, what can I play? Let's play a move like this. Okay. I was thinking I had this move, but I don't. I don't have it. I don't have it. Let's go here. We are trying to pile up. Trying to pile up on this knight. Pile up on the knight. Pile up on the knight. Pile up on the knight. I really wish I can put my knight here, but there is no good way to put my knight there. There is no good way to put my knight there. It looks like my opponent was thinking they wanted to play this move. Looks like my opponent was planning to play this move, but if they play that, I just have this. It's not yet the last game of the day. The challenges can come in. It's not yet the last day of the game of the day. It's not yet the last game of the day. So let those challenges come in. Let the challenges come in. My opponent is planning to play this move. Ooh. That's looking bad. That's looking bad. Yes, I have this check. And I'm picking up this rook. That's one. But when you see a good move, they say look for a better move. So what if I go here? Another move is just to capture this. That's another move. So what if I go here? My opponent play this. I think this is just better. I think that's just better. Let's go. I just have a lot of moves that are winning. Let's just play one. I can't play all of them, so let's play one. If my opponent does the mistake of capturing here, this is just checkmate. So they have to pick this knight up. They have to pick that bishop up. They are forced to pick that bishop up. Playing any other thing just allows me to play this move, and that's just checkmate. So they have to pick up that bishop. And they miss this. This is not checkers. I don't have to capture your rook. I don't have to capture the rook. And master reverse, you played very well. You played very well. At some point, I thought you were going to hit me with something really nice. All right, guys, I'm waiting. I did not cheat. No, I did not cheat. The diva, no, I'm not saying you cheat. If you cheated, you would have destroyed me in that game. If you cheated, you would have destroyed me. I'm not saying you cheated. I've played a few cheaters and I stood no chance. I stood absolutely no chance. I just got destroyed. Sometimes straight out of the opening, I was just struggling. I was just surprised. You played very well in that game. You played very well. If you can keep playing like that, maybe what you did against me, if you do it against opponents at your level, I think you make a lot of progress. When it comes to the rating points, you are going to make a lot of progress. Because you are actually looking for my threats. You are looking at my move, looking for my threats, and actually attending to those threats, while also trying to create your own threat as well. So you played very well there. If you were cheating, I wouldn't have stand a chance. I wouldn't have stand any chance. But you played an exceptional game there. That was a very good game. Let's go here. Press. What is press cooking? Let's go. Oh. That's a mouse sleep. That's a mouse sleep. That's very annoying mouse sleep. I really want my opponent to castle. Let's see if we can go for the fishing pole trap. I want my opponent to castle. Let's try to go. Oh, they have taken that away from me. Have they not? Have they? Oh, I should have captured with my knight. What am I even thinking? Should have captured with my knight. I want to go for the fishing pole trap. That's what I wanted to do. Do I have time to reroute this way and bring my knight here? I want to go for the fishing pole trap. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to go for the fishing pole trap. I'm going to ask my opponent, capture my knight. Grab that knight. Grab that knight. Just capture the knight. But capturing the knight will come with a lot of consequences. It will come. Okay, my opponent might be thinking, maybe I shouldn't castle that way. Maybe I should castle this way. So let's go here. I have two pieces looking at this. But they can castle and that solves all their problem. That solves all their problem. I'm going to castle this way as well. Probably talk my king away and start pushing forward and going crazy. Okay, that I didn't see coming. All right, let's go here. I want to do this. I want to... Why is my opponent not castling? Castle your king. Castle your king. Okay, now my king is misplaced. That's not where I want the king to be. If I'm going for the fishing pole trap, that's not where you want the king to be. You want the king to be somewhere nice. That's not where you want the king to be. You want the king somewhere nice. Let's go like this. I want to do this. If you want to play me, let the challenge just come in. Next, okay, next play me is Spidey. Just send your challenge. Just make sure it is unrated and blitz. You already know the drill. So there's no need for me to yap too much. You know the drill. I don't like the position of my queen. I don't like the position of my queen. Let's go here. Let's go here. I want my opponent to play this move. And then I'm going to let them capture my knight. And I'm saying the attack that is coming is just crushing. That's my claim. That claim might just be a funny claim, but in the fishing pole traps, many times that attack is very crushing. Many times the attack is very crushing. My opponent decides to step away, stay away. My opponent is deciding to stay away. Ooh. I like going here. The ideas of capturing here and going here, but I don't have anything there. Maybe I should have gone here first. I think I should have gone here first. But the queen just goes here. The queen goes there and the queen is chilling. My opponent would love to give this check. Wow, wow, wow. I don't think that works now. Ooh. That's looking like a pawn they would like to grab. Looking like a rook they would like to grab. That's looking like a rook my opponent would be happy to grab. And that's looking like a rook I wouldn't like to give. That's a rook they would like to grab. They are eyeing my rook. And I'm thinking, what do I do? That's what I'm thinking. What do I do? I want to hop in here, but I lose my rook, and that's just checkmate. Very sad checkmate. What if I play this? That's very sad move as well. So let's go this way. I would love to go for checkmate here, but there is none for now. There is none. Maybe I should have played a move like this, setting up this check, and setting up some nasty, smothered checkmate. Yes, that's what I should have done. That is what I should have done. Going for some nasty, smothered checkmate. Let's go here. I'm setting it up now, but now it's not looking like it does anything. Let's go here. If I go there, my opponent just captures and they are chilling. So let's do this instead. I really want them to play this move. Begging them to play that move. But if I play this move, my opponent can grab this. My opponent can grab that. And I wish they can't, but they can. Let's go here. We are saying capture here and let me play this move. That's what we are saying. Capture there and let me just come in with a fork. Even when you are being attacked, guys, even when you are being attacked, you really want to go for something that comes with giving you the initiative. Okay, I think I can still capture here regardless of what my opponent plays. Still capture here. And I'm setting up checkmate. Setting up checkmate. Let's go here. I'm going to go back here. Going to go back here. I wish I can let my opponent capture. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, I'm losing this. I'm losing that. Let's go. Let's give up material. My opponent is saying, no, I don't want material. Let's go. Pick this up. Pick that up. Let's go here. I want to land a knight here. Let's land an evil knight over there. Very evil knight. All right, Spidey, let your challenge come in. Let's make that challenge the challenge of the day. Let's make your challenge the challenge of the day, Spidey. Let your challenge come in. What is Hessenberg typing? Hessenberg, what are you typing? All right, Spidey, I'm waiting for your challenge, or anybody else. Spidey, I'm waiting for your challenge. So after your challenge, I can end the stream. One more challenge before I call it a day. Okay, maybe that challenge is going to be a rated challenge. I thought Spidey wanted to play. Okay, Spidey is here. Let's go. Let's go and play with the black pieces. Let's go here. I'm playing with the speed of light. I'm just removing all my moves. Spidey doesn't capture. I thought they were going to capture. They didn't capture. Spidey is going for the wings gambit. And they are going to land this move, which is the idea of the wings gambit. Where am I going? Where am I going? Let's go here. Try to ask questions. My opponent can ignore and say I'm not going to answer the question. My position is just bad now. My position is not looking nice. My position is not looking nice. Let's go here. Okay, now I think I'm happy with this move. Happy with that move now. I think capturing here makes keeps the position, keeps my opponent, give my opponent the control. But my opponent plays this move so that they can come in with this check. That's exactly why they play that move. That's exactly why they play that move, so they can come in with a check. My bishop is my biggest liability in this line. My bishop is big is just my biggest liability. And a very big liability at that. Really feel like capturing that. Oh, I can't. What if I go forward this way? Does my opponent capture? Capture. Let's go here. Trying to pile up here. Pile up stuff there. Okay. That was where my opponent was going all along. All this while, that was where they were going. Let's go forward. Let's go forward. And that move simply activates my bishop, so I can't complain. Move activates my bishop. I can't complain. Am I going to get it with a pin and all of that? I'm not buying it. I am not buying it. Not buying it. But my opponent has a playable position now. If you ask me, if it lets me, I'm going to grab this pawn. That's a pawn I would be willing to grab. Let's go here. I have ideas of coming here first and going here, but it doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. And if I go here immediately, my opponent just plays this move. Very nasty looking move. A very nasty looking move that I do not like. If I play this move, my opponent is going back. And I don't like that move. I don't like that he can go back. So maybe we play this move first. Ask the queen to come here. And then we go here. Ask the queen some other question again. Asking, dear queen, what is your plan? What is really your plan? Dear queen, what is really your plan? Okay, dear queen, what is really your plan? My opponent is going here. And don't know. I love to go here. I'll go here instead. Let's go here. Asking the queen again. Dear annoying queen, what is really your plan? Dear annoying queen. My opponent can try to go here. And that move just forces trade. That move forces me to trade. Not a trade I really want to do, but the move forces me to trade. The move forces me to trade because my opponent is threatening checkmate. Yeah, they are threatening to pick up this pawn for free and what have you. Can I let them pick up the pawn for free? That's looking like something I might be tempted to do as well. Just let them pick the pawn up for free. Okay, that I may not have seen coming, or did I not? Did I not see that coming? Do I want to capture here? Do I want to try a move like this? Trying to give up material while trying to just go for attack? Going for some crazy attack that is likely not working. That is likely not working. I feel like sacking something here. I feel like sacking there. But does that sacrifice does anything? That's the question. That is the question. Does your sacrifice do anything? Does your sacrifice do anything? Ooh, I almost just blundered checkmate. I almost just blundered checkmate. My opponent is choosing to go for activity. Oh, I wanted to go here. Okay. What if I defend this pawn? What if I don't defend it and just capture? Which I'm tempted to do. I'm just going to capture. Capture, capture, capture. All right. How do I go about trying to deliver checkmate? Love to go here. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, I just. How did I do that? How did I do that? This was my game. This was my game. This is it's not a loss I really want to. This is a very sad loss. Wow. All right, guys. I'll be ending it now. This is not. This is a very uncharacteristic mistake. And I think that's a sign that I should just end the stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every day after that. So with that, I'll be going. I think this is a nice place to end the stream. This is a nice blunder to end the stream. Is there anything to review in this game? I think the game may be relatively equal before I blundered it away. I think it was relatively, although I was playing very aggressively, just trying to give material, I think there will be many missed wins and many blunders from my side. But I think at the end, it was just relatively equal. Before I blundered that checkmate in one, I think it was just relatively equal. Okay, yes, I told you it was relatively equal before I blundered that. Before I blundered that. Before I blundered that. But with my pieces aligned this way, I'm not seeing a clear attack, but I think you are going to struggle. I think you are going to really struggle in this one. But I let you lose. I just let you lose.